Alright, hello. I am Lord Gob, the DM of the DC20 Lost Mines of Phandelver Homebrew campaign. And these are my lovely players. Let's introduce ourselves, starting with you, Jaku.
Hello! As always, I am Jaku, this time on a new, much better computer. Hopefully, it'll be smoother for me. I hope you all enjoy the video.
Right? And Sam isn't here with us right now, so we'll skip over to you, Destroyer.
Hello, I'm Spring. I got my sweets today, so hopefully I'm gonna stay awake.
Stay what?
Right, we have our a new addition to the table. Welcome, Silver.
Hi, I never played here before. What is this? Hello, I'm playing Ash once again. This time the player team, and yeah, let's have a good time.
Yes. And lastly, Blakcat.
Yeah, Blakcat playing Tonē Thröq, and yeah, let's have a good time.
Yes. Okay. And when last we left off, all of you guys had discovered that your previous employer, Mr. Grundrin Rockseeker, had been kidnapped during your guys's when you guys had left to go stay in Phandelver and drop off the cart, and that he had been transported to the formidable great Cragmaw castle. And so, with that information, the guard captain that you rescued from the Cragmaw hideout, which is like kind of an outpost, with you explained the situation to him, and he decided to send a strike team to basically survey the area. And once they knew what they were up against, they were going to meet you guys along the way, and then basically they would cause a distraction, hopefully long enough for you guys to sneak in the back and extract the hostages, hopefully. And as that was happening, you guys had a considerable amount of downtime, with which you guys did training and research and learned some cool things about your various plot threads, about various mysteries that you guys are all entwined in. And at the end of that, you guys discovered our new player, Ash, who was in the form of a familiar at the time, and then you followed the bird to out of the city, whereupon you were beset by flame as a dragonborn summoned a variety of like little minions. And after that combat was over, you guys counted your guys counted Ash now among your party, who has joined us now. And yeah, that is the summary. So, we'll go ahead and move over to the player role map on this side, making sure to zoom in. So, as you guys once again start off the journey with Ash now in your number, you guys have maybe 3 or so days before you hit the meeting point with Sildar's team. So what are you guys doing in those 3 days?
What do we know about? I think you said it was Cragmaw Castle.
Mm-hmm. You would make me
Yeah,
a
what do we know
history
about
check.
the castle in general?
Give me a history check. The things that have been stated outright is that it is the headquarters of the Goblin tribes. That there is that most of the castle is actually pretty like defunct or destroyed, and that they only have access to like the lower floors, and that there are a number of formidable
15.
beasts that they have. And with a 15, other than that, you would recall when Kitana was parting ways with you, she had mentioned that she was she had been rebuffed from entering the castle or going in that direction a number of times by just like general like forest creatures, and so that they may have some control over some of the wildlife, and also that with based on the stuff that you guys found in the hideout, it is reasonable that they have a significant amount of firepower actually stored in the castle itself. So it would be wise to, either probably you get the sense that the disarm action is probably going to be very useful in this coming combat. With a 15, I'm not sure you get much else.
Do we perhaps have a map of the castle pre-raid?
I would say you don't have a map of the castle, but you have like a map of you got like the surrounding area scattered out, so you know where it is and what would the best place to enter would be. But the inside the inside is an enigma.
Cool.
Alright. Speaking of which, I need to go edit the size of the map real quick. Because there is white space. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
And also defog the outside. Yeah. Okay. So, that is what you know about Cragmaw Castle. What are you guys doing on your trip on the way there?
I guess. What would Wake be doing? I guess he'd just be kind of preparing along the way, just making sure that we have a good supply of our healing.
Oh.
Yeah, that's okay.
Sure. Make me an herbalism check.
Okay.
So the disarm is an attack check on our end.
Attack check? It's not athletics?
Nope.
Not according to 0.
Nope.
So we don't need to worry about who's doing the action because we're all going to have the same bonus.
Yeah, no, I thought it was athletics.
Nope.
Do we want to just give all the armed things to me and I just run away and stay out of their range?
That would probably be wise, depending on what it is. It depends on what it is, because, like, honestly, I could probably keep a hand or two free just so I can start like hitting stuff. I can take off my shield if needed. Truth be told, as long as I can hold my bastard sword, I have 3 other hands that I can use to pick up stuff.
I would have 2 free hands and all my little pouches. Because I don't need to hold the roof to be on it.
Spider climb.
Yeah, but for the most part, you should probably be the one taking the stuff they drop. But if it's like excessively powerful, then I might take it. But because if it's a big 2-hander, I know what I can do.
Exciting. Oh, what was the history check that you rolled, Spring? 15?
With
a 15, I'm
on
going to say
the
that you...
general layout of the, what's it called?
I'm gonna say that you would know that there are a number of like spires that come out of the castle, and that they're kind of it's kind of like a it almost looks like if you ever seen like a pin cushion, it looks similar to that, with this kind of central blob and all of these like spires coming out of it that are all kind of crumbled down and stuff. I think you would be able to guess that wherever the most valuable stuff is probably going to be in one of those more like defended areas as opposed to just like the or not defended but the more prominent areas as opposed to just like the general like lower level connecting bits, if that makes sense.
Another question about the terrain and layout of the castle.
Mm-hmm.
Is the castle the highest point in its region?
No. It is shrouded by trees.
Oh, goody. I can glide into the castle.
Yeah, you
Except
most certainly could.
fly, I think. Sadly, I
That'd be
can't bring
so
anybody
great.
else with me because I'm weak.
If need be, I can help you all get across walls.
How would you do that?
With helps from the surrounding plants. I can summon them and take us up in the air to reach a window, or to get across a bridge.
Good to know. I mean, I can probably climb any surface we come across, but that'll be useful.
Certainly. Cool, cool.
Hmm.
So Awake is doing potion craft. Spring is racking his mind for notes about the castle structure itself. Silver, what are you doing?
Ash is gonna first and foremost resummon her familiar, Cinder, little firebird which was killed by this bee. We're on YouTube, it's fine. And spend the next few days just get acclimated to this new period, this new wildlife, basically this new world, which since we discovered is 300 years later than the one she left. Changed quite a bit. So yeah, she's not going to do much preparation beyond making sure that her healing kit is full and that she's ready for. Yeah, she mostly just take a few steps, get not be not hold back anyone in the team
I
by her just being out.
you just reminded me of that. I remembered that Mikaela gave me her first aid kit to help with you, and I got 4 out of 5 charges on it. That's actually really good to know.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Let me
which you can refill, or I could refill for you if you.
that actually, you know what? If you can refill it, I only need 1 charge, but I mean, do you want to?
Yeah.
Sure.
Do you want me to make a roll for it, Adap?
Yeah, sure. It's DC 15, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
It's DC passed.
Yep, certainly. I would say you go up to a total of 7 charges with that.
Oh, 7 out of 5. Okay.
Yes.
Ooh,
Just like
nice.
brimming. You guys have like a first aid kit brimming with like leaves and shit. A bunch of gauze or whatever.
I found this is not much, and you see the pack is overwhelming with stuff. I hope it's enough.
Yeah, that's plenty. Don't worry about that. me check. Let me check the medicine action, not the first aid one, because I may be able to. Right. Yeah, I'll have to do that. I'll have to do that. I'll have to do that like later on because like, wait, that just gives temp. That gives temp HP. That's okay. I already
Yes.
have. Well, we already have temp due to. We already have temp due to the rest. Well, at least us anyway.
That wore off, didn't it?
I think those temp HP last until they're used.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Yeah, it's like I think I don't. Let me check the rules on temp HP because I'm fairly certain the ones from Red. Temporary health points. Duration. Temp HP lasts until you complete a long rest, or it's reduced to 0 by taking damage. An effect that grants temp HP. Okay, so yeah, it would have gone away if.
Yeah, a big definitely would have counted as a rest.
Yeah, so I'll say that you guys have it until until it is spent.
Okay.
Cool. Could you remind me how much it was since I
Oh, my internet is becoming choppy.
Yeah,
which is not
prime.
good. I feel like it should be 3 temp HP.
It's prime.
Cool. I'm gonna see if I can connect to my hotspot, and that'll maybe give me better internet.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. So did I? Yes. I think we're recording now, which is kind of silly. So I'm not sure what got missed. So I'll go ahead and add that in post. But anyway,
Bless a good idea, but it's only 1 minute. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast Fire Shield before we go in.
okay, valid. So, that was when I switched to my phone. Cool. So, all of you guys, prepare, get all of your spells off as you are ready to charge up the hill silently as you can. And I'm going to say that with a what was the roll that you got, Tony?
21.
21. Okay, so with a 21, a 13, 23, and a 4, you guys are sneaky enough to make it to whichever entrance you would like to get into this Cragmaw castle. Your allies from the guards will besiege the front gate, and you chose to pass up the guarded entrance, or the guard entrance in the south. So you're going for a silent takeover as quickly as you can. So, can Ash and Tony please put your tokens at the top of the screen? And I will go ahead and begin to reveal the map. You were able to sneak in very easily with your allies at the front as you wait for the signal. They're kind of outside the thing, and then you just hear like the shouting as Scylla yells "charge!" And you see like spells going off and arrows flying out the front gate as their team starts to sprint just straight for the main entrance. You hear screaming coming from the left side, and you hear like a bell ringing up in the top of the tower. If you would like to cast Bless, you may cast Bless now.
We are gonna combo cast Bless.
Okay, make combo cast Bless.
Does that mean we both roll, or do I roll a help die?
No, we both roll and we take the higher result.
Okay.
Cool. And can
I
everybody
forgot to do my gliding plan.
Can everybody please make me an attack check to determine your initiative? As we're gonna fully go through this as though we were in combat.
First is gonna be the initiative. Ooh.
Cool. And I'll just go ahead and put in enemy turns.
Oh wait, yeah, wait. We
Initiative
should add
interview.
bless onto that if you're casting bless. I think, shouldn't we?
Yep, I will just say that if you
Uh,
cast Bless before combat, then the duration of Bless will be reduced.
20
That
plus 4.
With bless, with bless, that's a 17.
I'm gonna lose. No. I'm gonna lose no. And
Hey! A nat 1 bless for 22 initiative.
Cool. So Tony, it looks like Tony's going last among the player characters. And then,
No.
No, you got a 15, I thought.
Certainly not.
Oh,
That was
the
blessed.
roll for Bless. Okay, cool. So and everybody's blessed. So Tony got a 22, Spring got a 22, Ash got a 16, and Awake got 17. You know,
oh
can
no,
you guys just-
16 is for the bless. I got to 27 on my initiative.
So Ash is definitely first. Who's second?
We would fill in our own numbers, but we're not in initiative anymore. Or the tracker, at least.
It should be.
Oh yeah, we're gone. No, our names are
'cause
gone.
That's because it's on the other page. That's why. Good thing you told me that. Let's zoom in. Always with the technical difficulties, I swear. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So Ash is up first, and then probably Spring. And then.
Yep, me and Spring both got
You
22.
guys got shared initiative? Okay, cool. So Wake just goes last, and everything else goes in between you guys. Cool. That's great. This is not gonna go wrong in any way that I can think of. Okay. No possible chance for interesting initiatives. Okay. Just to remind myself that there are 2 turns in between you guys and Awake. Ugh. Okay. So, with that, I'm gonna have like the allied turn. Just kind of be at the end of initiative. Okay, so, you guys are very good at what you do. You sneak in, completely undetected. There's an alarm bell sounding at the front gate. You hear shouting coming from, over here as people are descending the towers. You see arrows raining down. A massive, shield of magic being displayed over all of the strike team's allies. All of them is something is protecting them from the arrows that are coming down. And you see streaks of magic going both ways. And yes, you may. So at the start of round 1, Bless decays by 1 turn. Ash, Tony, and Spring together, you guys are up. As you can now see that.
With the tracking I did during the skill challenge, I got the number of goblins in the castle.
Yes.
Would you mind telling us how much?
You get the set. It's not exactly clear because some of the tracks are old and some of them are new, and there's a bunch of things going over each other. But there's at least 30 goblins in the whole of the castle.
Damn.
Yes. You also notice that there are tracks of hobgoblins, which are different. It's kind of like the next evolution of the goblins, and they're known to be much more martially adept. And also, you see the tracks of something that is big and lumbering that was almost dragged through on one part, and also that some of the goblins seem to be surprisingly light, weirdly.
So 30 goblins.
Mhm.
There's some normal goblins. some hobgoblins, what sounds like a troll, and some light on their feet goblins.
Yes.
Damn.
Cool. Ash, Tony, and Spring, you guys are up first and together. Whomstever walks in first will see what looks to be a storage room that has a bunch of like food and stuff. And you can see that there is a person who is asleep and tied up. Looks like he was like thrown against a wall or something, covered in like soot, and just looks in very bad shape. And you can see that there is a door to the right. As well as what looks to be...
Spring is gonna completely ignore the door and just climb up the side of the wall to go find Gundren.
Okay.
And just scout ahead.
How far up can you go?
As far as I know, my speed in movement, which is currently
Okay, can you go
11.
up at least? Okay, so with one action point. Okay, so, sure. So you just like sprint straight up the wall, and you're able to get into what looks to be some kind of like guard tower. The map that comes with the module does not have multiple floors, so I'm going to abstract your location. As we're gonna say that you're able to just basically sneak around on the very high ceiling of whatever this place is. I'm gonna say that from your position, we're gonna say that you. I'm gonna flavor this as you being like stuck in the rafters somewhere. I will point out to you where all the rooms are beneath you. You know that there's one big room over here. There's a hallway over here that connects like this room and that room. This is a big open area, and there are more rooms in this direction.
Awesome. I am gonna spend a second action point to run back down the wall, give the group the layout, and say we should probably try stay in the corridor and funnel the goblins.
Okay.
Good idea.
So wait, we can see this guy, right?
Yep. Whoever like,
Okay.
I'm gonna assume that someone at some point in this turn is going to go into the building. So this is like if you were to climb through the rubble.
That's exactly what I was planning to do. Yeah.
You're...
When my turn comes around.
We're all sharing because we're all going first.
Except for Awake.
Are we able to detect the? Are we able to detect
Oh,
the traps
right.
somehow?
Awake, yes.
Detect the what?
Traps.
What did you say, Tony?
Are
You
we
said
able to
that the
detect the traps
broken
somehow?
Oh,
area
the
was
traps.
trapped.
You said.
Yeah, sure. Anyone who wants to can take the search action to see if they can spot any traps.
Okay. I shall do that.
I will wait until we find any to try disarm them with advantage with my last 2 AP.
Cool.
What's the modifier for search? Is it awareness?
Awareness, yeah.
Okay, so that's 9.
Cool. With a 9, as you kind of glance around the room, you're confident that whatever this place is does not seem to have been trapped. It seems like more like a storage area, so it makes sense that they'd want to be able to get in here without blowing stuff up. But to the best of your knowledge, this place is completely untrapped.
Okay.
Cool.
Despite the DM saying there are definitely traps.
Since you
I'm
told
gonna
us
walk
it
in.
was trapped earlier, they just can't find it, and we know that they just missed it.
I mean, theoretically, there are more traps on this side of the building.
Which side?
This side, like, this building is split almost into, like, thirds, where the front of it is, like, where all the defenses are set up. This side is where all of the guards are, and then, like, this side is where all of the traps are. Like, where they're not inhabiting things.
Yep.
So, anyways, do what you will, and please act quickly.
Oh, these are.
The grid is off in this thing because I couldn't get it to match up with the map, which is annoying. So just like count squares.
So can I move? So can I move 4.5 squares?
Three,
Is that
4. Yes. Climbing through the rubble, you are considered as being slowed. So that'd be like 1, 2, maybe. You could get like into one of these 3 squares with 1 action point.
okay?
Cool.
I only have 4 movement, but I think I could still make
Oh.
it to here.
Yeah, that makes sense. You guys see you guys see Tony lumbering with all of his gear, climbing through the rubble, covered in soot and ash.
Scramble up to there.
Cool. As you climb through the other end of the stream, pushing rubble out of the way, make me an agility save.
Okay.
I would like to. I think it's grit. Kind of help Tony because Spring was sure that somebody said this was trapped and
Sweet.
they didn't notice. Yes.
Makes perfect sense.
Agility save. 21.
Okay, with a 21, you are very easily able to avoid the rocks that descend from the ceiling as you step on the square that you're currently on. Is it like the plate sinks into the ground and dislodges something from the roof? You are very easily able to avoid it.
Okay. Sweet. Not how you do this.
And
clearly.
now that the trap has been sprung, in theory, Spring is just gonna follow along.
Yep,
Cool.
yep.
You begin to rush through as the sounds of shouting fill the halls around you.
And since I have so much movement, I'm just gonna go straight up to the dude and start waking him up.
Sure.
And once
as
he does, tell him to shush.
As you kind of like shake him awake, you see that he opens his eyes, which you can see are like very like bloodied and beaten, and you can see that he is alive, definitely, but in no condition to like move. Basically, he is at he is like 1 exhaustion away from being considered dead.
Oof. Now it's really worrisome that the medic awake is so late in the initiative. Would you have passed out some? I think you said it was healers kits.
I only had the 1 healer's kit from Mikaela.
I mean, if you all wanted to
And
say
I
you had
was.
like 1 or 2 charges from the kit, then that makes sense. Like just split it up amongst yourselves.
Yeah, in that case, you can have it, and then like
Yep.
I'll just go ahead and.
Then Spring will use that on this dude as his last action point. I think it is.
Spring runs up and down the wall and then through the rubble, like a mad like spider, as he descends from the ceiling and clicks on the ground, beside this roguish character, which he immediately begins to treat. Tony and Ash, or Tony, you spend 1 action point to move. What else are you doing?
I did 2 actions. I forget what the first one was.
Oh, you searched.
Yes, I searched. Can I walk up to this door and
yes, you may.
like try to listen through it?
Sure, make me a second awareness check. This one with disadvantage due to MCP.
Okay. Maybe I shouldn't be doing it.
Spend the last AP
okay.
to cancel it.
You are certainly
No,
in
I
no
want
rush.
that AP. It's a 10 plus 3. 13.
Okay. With a 13, the thing that you immediately hear is that, on the other side of this, what looks to be a wall, is actually revealed to be kind of like a curtain, that just blocks, that is effectively like just making it so you can't see past to the other area, but you can definitely go through it. You hear a lot of shouting and foot traffic, coming from like over here and going that way. And that over here it seems kind of silent, but you hear like tense voices coming from maybe a room or 2 down. You're not sure where exactly. But the room immediately on the other side of this seems quiet.
Okay. I'll wait to use my other action point until Ash does something.
Cool. Ash, what are you doing?
How high is the rubble wall again?
You can move this is a bunch of rubble that is like hiding what is a room in and of itself. So in order to get through here, you basically have to like climb through the rubble, spending like 4 movements to get like there.
Okay. How solid is this pile of rubble? Because can I use gust to clear a pathway?
Definitely, yeah. Make a spell check. You'll say DC 15.
Let's go.
Why are you going last?
I mean, I don't know. Y'all had shared initiative. You could have like discussed something. Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
22.
23. You, as a massive gust of wind like shoots all of the rocks kind of like over here through the area, and able to clear a straight path, in order to go inside completely unimpeded.
I'm gonna move then.
Cool. And as you blow the gust of wind, you see that the other rocks that are kind of like lodged in the ceiling also shoot out the at the door, or at the hallway, or whatever. Cool. It seems like you have evaded the falling rocks that may have been here if you stayed too long in this room.
Great. Okay.
So, what does this dude do after being healed and woken up?
What did you roll on your healing?
I didn't know I needed to roll because
Tis a
it
medicine.
was a kit or a potion.
Tis a medicine check.
Medicine.
Yeah, health potions
That
are
is
immediate medicine checks, or health kits you have to roll for.
Yeah.
plus
If
2.
you're like, it depends on what you're using. It also depends on what action you're using. Like the medicine action to stabilize or stop bleeding is DC 10, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
You can. This guy is bloodied, so I guess you can use that on him as well.
I'll go ahead and just take a screenshot.
Hey,
so
not
say
so
exactly what it
bad. A 17 medicine.
is. Okay, with a
Nice.
17, as you begin to tend to this guy's wounds, he's going to regain 2 hit points. As he like very that's not his full HP. As he like very like clumsily is going to like resist his bindings. Now off of death's door, very impeded as he just kind of like gives you a nod and begins to like attempt to leave the area.
Spring is going to try to stop him and whisper, wait, what do you know about the area?
He thinks for a second, and then he says they like to have things in the ceiling fall down, and there are these weird like insectoid monsters that they shoot like cannons that just hide in the place, that hide all over the place.
Okay.
Ooh.
Spring is going to just stare and blink at insects that shoot.
Yep, they're kind of like cannonballs. He says.
Okay then. Get going. I'm sure somebody outside will walk you to a camp for better treatment.
Cool. All right, Ash, you have remaining action points, or is that your turn?
I have 2 remaining action points, which I'm gonna use to. Domain is not a good choice here. I'm simply gonna prepare. Yeah, I'm gonna prepare a firebolt for anyone who's gonna come our way.
Okay, cool. On the next of the enemy turns, you hear footsteps kind of thundering down. You hear enemies moving through this way. I'll make an awareness check for them. Which is reasonably high. So as you are speaking in hushed tones, Spring, you hear a voice speaking in a language you don't understand, as it seems like very harsh and is like growling. And you hear footsteps approaching this way, as your reaction definitely immediately procs off. you see a goblin soldier.
I still
kind
have
of
one more action.
Sure. What do you want to do with your action as your turn is about to end? Do you also want to hold it for attacks?
Sure.
Okay. You see one goblin soldier kind of peel off and appear right over there. As he kind of lifts up the curtain, and your reactions immediately proc.
Mhm.
That
25.
is. I'm gonna consider him as surprised, so he can't react to this. 25 is a brutal hit.
Nice. I'm gonna do brutal hit.
Yep.
4 damage.
Cool. He lifts up the thing, his face immediately filled with flame. Tony?
Is surprise an extra D20?
Yes, he should also be exposed, so you can roll the d20 again, actually. See if you're crit.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, he will take 1 more point of fire damage.
Nice.
Oh wow. 24.
Okay.
Because I'm using the ghost dagger, which has concealable. So I rolled 3 d20s.
Nice.
Got an 18, plus 2 for bless, plus 4.
Okay.
24.
A 24 is going to be a brutal hit also.
Awesome. I think that's
3 damage.
3 damage.
Cool. You guys fling steel and flame out underneath the curtain as this guy peeks through, and is very like about to die as he like kind of coughs, and then he looks around, and I'm gonna say that he's gonna spend his last 2 action points to dodge, as he looks like he's like about to turn and shout, to say something to the people behind him, as you hear like a couple people like stop in their tracks, awake.
Well, first of all, I'm going to spend 1 AP and 1 SP to battle cry, and I'm going to use the let's see, let me choose which one. I'm going to do urgent shout. So everyone in the party gets +1 speed until the start of their next turn. Until the start of my next turn. Okay, so yeah, you each have +1 speed for a round. Then I'm going to spend 1 more AP to move. This is exactly 7 spaces. So I'm going to do. So I'm going to get right here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, you're fine.
Yep, then I'm going to get right here, and then I'm going to use the tackle action.
Nice.
Let me find tackle.
I'm definitely going to just fail this, but yeah, he's gonna fall prone. That is for sure.
Yeah, if you the martial, okay, make an athletics contested by martial check. Okay, so that is Mantis stance plus size larger plus. Oh, I'm not raging. So /R 3d20 KH1 plus 5.
I don't think this is considered a grapple, so Mantis stance wouldn't apply. But regardless, he's definitely not prone.
You success. You grapple the target, and you both move 1 space in the same direction you were moving, and then both immediately fall prone.
Okay. Take 1 point of collision damage then, as he's right up against the wall.
Okay.
You see Awake fly through this thing, slam the goblin into a wall. You hear barrels kind of clattering against the ground.
Yep, and then with my last AP and SP, rage.
Cool. On the ensuing enemy turn, I'm gonna roll a d20 to see how much damage the allies take. With an 8, not much. Sorry.
I'm prone to. I think I'm prone to. Let me add that.
Yep, that makes sense.
Silver, you're a dev. Does tackle make you prone as well, or?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
Sounded like it from the rules.
Yeah, I couldn't tell.
Yeah, you both become prone, and you tackle, and you grapple someone.
No, thank you, Mom.
For some reason, I can't add it to myself. There we go.
You tackled him through the wall.
Yeah, let me pause it. Yeah. So, I rolled an 8 for the damage of the goblins as they are surprised now and are attacking your allies in front. So that's not a lot of damage. So they've taken a little bit. For the allied turn, I'm gonna roll another d20 to decide how that goes. With a 19, your rogue friend here is able to get out of his bindings and then disengage, get like that far, so he's basically out of the combat. And
Nice.
I'm going to say that the tanks are able to rush up forward as Mikaela is going to fire some arrows through the arrow slits here and kill the archers in that room. The other rogue is going to do the same on this side. And the support character is going to maintain support as they are rushing here and begin to disappear inside of the manor. Inside of the castle, rather. Okay. Round 2 begins. Blessed Decays, Spring, Tonē, and Ash, you guys are up together. This one goblin is the only one remaining. He is about to be dissolved to death. And there are a number of others that are descending the stairs.
Is there a staircase here?
Probably behind him. You can't see very well with the angles and whatnot.
So you
I
said the goblin moved a curtain. How
Yes.
far up the wall is it?
This basically like 2 spaces. The opening is not very large.
Hmm. Can I open this door and look inside the room? Is that a
Sure.
minor action?
Mm-hmm. With your minor action, you're able to open this door. And be careful. You can see into what looks to be a connecting room between these 2 sides that ends in another wall. Guys,
Cool.
come on, think
So-
faster. Do more interesting things.
Spring is gonna walk up the wall over the goblin currently being tackled
Okay.
and kind of like under the bottom of the staircase,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm explaining that well.
Yes. So, let me reveal this room. Because the encounter I have designed for this place doesn't match the map. The stairwell basically opens this way, and you see that there are some people going this way, some people going that way. Let me reveal them to you. There is a soldier here, and a soldier here that are kind of at the end of the stairs, and that you can hear people shuffling over in that direction. And it looks like this door here is like flung wide open.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the hide action up on my roof spot, and
Okay.
then that should leave me with 2 AP to ready some what's it called, bowler attacks against the goblins coming down the stairs or up the stairs.
Okay. Ash and Tonē. Come on, guys.
Can I see the goblin from where am I?
I'm gonna say you can see the one that's in the front of everything, because he just lifted up the curtain, his face is on fire, and so he's like flapping around. And you see Awake. Awake probably see them, but I'm gonna say that you can't. But it's not too much of a stretch to say that you would be aware of them.
Okay, great. Good to know. Perfect. What is the distance between these points? It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna cast Grease on this area.
Ah! Oh my god, that's great.
Which area?
Where the goblins are all
the-
coming down the stairs.
Yep,
Mm.
in this zone.
I forgot to roll my stealth check, but it was 23.
Oh boy. Oh boy, it's fine because oh no, it's a crit fail, so I don't even cast the spell.
Do you want to hero point that?
I will, yeah. I think it's best if I do.
You guys see Ash begin to coalesce like this dark energy in her hands, which briefly like flickers. It seems like she's still like got control over her magic. We roll
Hero
to
point, I'm
behold.
gonna focus.
Does it start to catch fire based on your hair?
There we go.
Yeah, 24. Okay. For space. Can you make a shape? Here,
Sure.
rectangle.
No way, that's not
Voila. Great. It's a nice shape where they are. And for my last 2 action point, I'm gonna cast Firebolt with the burning.
Does Grease require concentration?
No, it does not.
Huh.
No.
It's just
Okay.
1 minute.
Okay.
Mhm.
Cool. I will say that if you want this to go off, you would need to be able to get behind the goblin who is currently like messing with the curtain. Which
It's
works,
fine.
I understand.
What I'm gonna do is very simple. I have my familiar,
Hell
which
yeah!
every
Yep.
time I do it,
No words needed. I know what's happening.
yeah, I'm gonna move my familiar. Yeah, pretty much. So now I can cast it through my familiar.
Yep. Although, isn't it have to be like a range of touch though, or do you have better familiar?
Find familiar. Is it just a range of touch? Ooh, it's a range of.
Normally, touch
It is.
spells, you have to do the
Yes.
expand trait.
It is a range of.
Yeah, I seem to remember that.
Mm-hmm. Didn't you take pack familiar for your level up?
I did not.
Hmm.
And no, I would not be able to upcast it. So no. That's a
I mean,
problem.
if you just want to move closer, then that would probably solve the problem. Or use your druid domain to just like send it out like that.
I can't. It's a AP pro. The thing is, do I need to add the burning condition to my firebolt to set this area on fire?
I'm gonna say no.
In this case, I will simply take a move action, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Do I need to? Can I do it from here, or do I need to try to climb the rubbles?
I'm gonna say here's fine. Because then you can just like mess with the curtain as he's like fighting for it and being strangled to death.
Great. In this case, yeah, the roll is a 23.
Okay. Who are you fighting?
The one goblin I can see, the bottom one.
Right. Alright, so this guy, with 23, that is a heavy hit. He'll take, what, 3 fire damage? And you watch as everything down here immediately catches on fire. So, to my understanding, it is no longer slippy, but it is instead it deals burning damage, right?
No, it's both. It's both slippery and it does burning damage, and they both have to make a save to not. Yep,
Cool.
and they both have to agility save for both to not fall prone.
Cool, they are bad at that. I think both fall prone, right?
My save DC is 14. So wonder.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
fall, yeah, so prone.
In this case, just to be sure, no, it's fine. I don't crit.
And now that they fall prone, I would hopefully like to trigger my held bowler attack.
Sure.
Do I have advantage on what's it called?
Being unseen.
No, not that. Prone against a what's it called?
If it is
Martial check.
ranged, then it is disadvantage. And you know what? I
It's
don't like
not
the
an
way that
attack.
capture
That's the
weapon.
weird part.
I don't like the way that capture weapons work. They're bullshit. I'm just gonna say, you make an attack check, they're gonna make a save. If they fail your save DC, then they suffer any other effects. Okay? Because I don't like the way that it's confusing.
So this is the old capture rules.
Yes, because that just makes more sense.
Okay. Then, yeah, this is sadly a ranged throw, but that's cancelled from my hidden.
Mm-hmm. For real, guys, you need to start moving faster. Come on, think your turns ahead of time. Acting supposed to be fun and exciting. You rush in the combat, hanging from the ceiling. You take out your bola, slam it down at the guy below.
Oof.
With a
I
7,
get the
the
first one,
bola.
but not the second.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say the guy higher up on the stairs is the one that becomes grappled. With a 19, I guess yeah, and the second one also has to save. So I think they both actually pass the saves. But you do deal, with a 19. That is a heavy hit. You bypass PDR, as you deal what I assume is 2 damage, to the goblin soldier. The other guy on the ground.
Nope, just one because capture weapons are base
Right.
0.
Yep, that makes sense.
Does the higher goblin perhaps start falling down the stairs?
He didn't. Oh, well, he did. You know what? Sure. I'm gonna say he takes 1 point of falling damage as he was on the stairs and he's going to fall over there.
Yay!
That makes sense.
Fell prone, got grappled down the stairs,
Yes.
and it's also on fire.
They both passed the saves, but you did hit. You didn't hit him. Because one rolled 17, one rolled 15. Yeah. So, Tonē from the ceiling, just unleashes 2 flings of the boba. Ash unleashes fiery grease. Tonē, you open the door. What are you doing?
I'm gonna hold off on going that way for now. Am I able to climb up on the rubble?
Yes, but you are considered slowed while doing so.
Okay. I should be able to get here or here. Well, if I'm here, am I able to hit them? Hit either both of them?
I'm going to say yes for the sake of convenience.
Okay. Then I used one action to summon a weapon.
Okay.
The weapon I got was the Vampiric Bloody Great Axe, which I'm going to throw at the one that's hurt down here.
Okay. Make yourself an attack check. I'll make a save against being bled. 6 is a failure. My dude is bleeding.
Yes.
I'm going to use the bleeding eye for that.
Already. Yeah. That's a good roll. 24.
Okay. With
Yeah, 24.
a 24, that is a brutal hit. What is that? 4 damage? 5 damage?
I believe So it should be 2. But it's impact.
Cool.
So
Yep, 5 damage.
3.
A massive vampiric axe soars through the air, clips this guy in the jugular vein as it begins to bleed out. He is very badly damaged. And will bleed and burn to death on his next turn.
Do I get a benefit at level 2? Do I get anything for causing him to be bleeding, or just for attacking a bloody target?
I think it is for
Not
attacking
bleeding,
a
bloodied.
bloodied target. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I don't want to throw my last weapon. So I will use my last action point to summon again.
Okay.
Why not? Cool.
Ash, your turn is over, right?
Yes, my turn is over.
Okay.
I spent all of
So,
my action points.
You guys rush the goblins that are coming down the corridor, filling this corridor with burning, the smell of burning goblin flesh and screams as Spring descends from the ceiling, hitting both of them with his bolas, and Tony sends a massive axe careening through the rubble and cutting into the throat of one of the goblins, who very soon after is going to bleed and burn to death. As he is going to die, I'll remove him from the map. You hear the sound of other goblins that are like, we're coming down the stairs, can like stop as they shout to each other, seeing that it is now covered with grease and flame, and are like kind of like barking orders back and forth. They're really not sure what to do. This might keep this entrance backed off for a while. This guy on the floor is going to take just 1 fire damage, as he is going to attempt to stand up with 2 of his movement, and then move out of there. Seeing Spring on the roof. Did I send him to the jam layer on accident? No. Did I send Spring? No? Okay, cool. Seeing Spring on the roof, the guy in front of him, be dissolved, and suffocated by Awake, with his massive slime arms, as he just dies. Sees everyone else over here. He is kind of by himself, so he's going to look left, look right, and then spend the rest of his movement to get there, open the door, and disappear in here, as you hear him shouting to, you hear him like kind of like shouting in like fear, and you hear like a very exasperated sigh, and you hear like, and then you hear like a massive thud, as something in that room happens. On the that's for enemy turn 1. Enemy turn 2 is, I'm gonna just delete that turn from initiative, as they're like backed up, all in the stairs that lead up there. On Awake, it is your turn.
Okay, so
Hold up.
Mhm.
Before he goes, did the first one die? What happened to the first one?
The first one bled and was at 2 HP, and he was bleeding and burning, so he died.
Okay, can I use 1 AP as a reaction to gain health back
Yes,
or whatever?
you can. Oh my goodness. What does
forget
it look
what it
like
is.
when you do this, Tony?
Yeah, so a golden light surrounds me as I feel more refreshed. I think I get 2 HP back, is that right?
Yeah, I think you get to spend a rest point with life drain. Oh no, it's just an action point. Yeah, just an action point. You gain 2 HP.
So I'm back to full. Yay.
Yes. You see, like, the little bruises that were on Tony's body from the falling rock completely disappear. Awake, you are prone. The other goblin is dead. Spring is on the roof. What are you doing?
okay, so first of all, so Tony just killed the one that was under Spring, right? Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to spend 1 AP and use 2 movement to stand. Then I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to use my remaining 4 movement to go here. Yeah, then that should be, I can get here. Then I'm going to, so I'm not going to go there. Then I'm going to use...
Your blind sight extends much farther. So I'm gonna say you can tell.
I don't know why that. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's
like
because
that right
this one is on feet and sometimes it's on spaces. So because I set up the maps before I changed all the grids. So with that as your distance, you can feel a presence here, and that this is a secret hallway behind a curtain, and that in this room there is a presence here, and something that is moving this way.
Okay, so there's behind a curtain, you say, right here?
Yes. That
I
right
guess-
there. I guess that's not very good on accuracy. That is a curtain. So
Then I guess I will spend an additional AP to get some movement, and I will barrel through the curtain.
okay, cool. I will complete this corridor. As you are set, there's a hostage kind of right on the other side of that, who is unconscious and on the ground. You hear very panicked shouting coming from here. As you see, this is an open. This on the left should be an open door. And there's a goblin who is like just flung open the door. This one just a normal guy. You see, he's wearing like an apron. He's got like food stains all over it. And he's carrying like a spatula in his hand, as it looks like he's lost his chef hat. As he is like, he flings open the door to see you on the other side, and is like absolutely pissing himself.
So yeah, I'm going to spend one as I'm moving towards you, my 6 movement. I'm going to spend 1 AP to add my 2 acid damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my bastard sword in spear modes, thanks to multifaceted, and to attack him. So that's probably back at 4, and then slash RD20 plus 4. Oh, plus 1d4.
Don't forget bless. Bless does work.
17.
17 PD is 10, so that's a heavy hit. You're in rage. Is that at least around 5 damage?
Let's see. Heavy hit is 3 plus rage is 4 plus
Is your
2
plus 2.
plus 2 acid. That is 6. That's 4. So that's 4 piercing, 2 acid.
Okay, yeah, he is absolutely just assassinated.
Yep, and my turn ends, giving me a stamina back.
As you see his body slump to the ground, you can see on the other side of this door is a room full of what look to be like just normal goblins that were in the middle of preparing a meal. You can see that there's like a chef directing things on the other side, as like all of them snap their heads to look at you. They're in various states of panic and disarray. It seems like some of them were running. One of them was more panicked than the rest of them.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, if only I took whirlwind instead of heroic leap. If only I
Okay,
took
cool.
whirlwind.
Mikaela, your health is way low, which it should not be. Welcome, Mikaela, to the call. As you are with Sildar's team, you were briefed on the layout of the general vibe of the castle, and you decided to stick with him in order to do some assassination, since you knew that there would be archers and towers. And you were able to kill one of them on this side that was sniping you guys as you made your way forward. You can see Sildar has cast this massive spell that is going to basically send all of the damage to one of your buddies, which you know to be Ronan, who is very tanky, himself being kind of like a mix between like a barbarian and a fighter. You can see that through this way, there are a bunch of adjoining doorways. You've taken 1 point of damage just from everything being here. Ronan is currently tanking for you. You're going to be last in the player initiative. And in the enemy turn that is going to happen between this, right before your turn happens, you're going to take a couple of shots from this archer here. You guys are having like almost like a melee duel. He's going to shoot at you once and twice. What is a crit against you? 24.
That is going to be a brutal hit.
With a brutal hit. Okay, so it's 2 base damage, 2 damage out of crit, and 2 damage out of brutal. That is 6 damage, I think. Which is going to be split between you and Ronan. So you'll take 3 damage, he'll take 3 damage. From the spell that Sildar cast.
SP. Grit one of them.
Cool. That'll be the archer's turn. It is now your turn.
You guys have to climb up this thing.
Say again?
You guys have to climb up to get to them.
Oh, the camera is in focus. There's like he's shooting through like an arrow slit that is in the side of the castle. So it's kind of like a very narrow hole that he can put his bow up, fire, and then kind of duck below. So he's considered as having like 3/4 cover from you. And this is not like a door. This is like a very narrow like slit in the way. If you wanted to get to him, you'd have to like go around that way and open the door and whatnot. Which, since it is your turn, you are not able to do.
Yeah, sounds like a smart thing to do. Uh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'd be 6 squares.
alright. 1 movement and 1 cunning action to feint.
Hell yeah. You easily slip past your allies as you fling open the door, which was very badly locked. As you're able to just kind of like slam it open. You hear a sickening crunch as the goblin that was there is slammed against the wall, and this one here is like now point blank at you with this arrow still pointing out the slit. As you move over there.
For feint, it's going to be the insight check versus trickery.
Okie dokie. They have bad insight.
Alright.
Succeed.
And I'll just use 2 AP to attack with 1 AP to attack and 1 AP to power attack.
Cool.
Actually, I'll do 2 attacks with light weapons. I think it'll make sense. I'd be holding them.
That makes sense.
Or I could just say a drawn attack, because didn't really start with any weapons.
You.
Alright. Weapon 1.
Cool. That will be a
Two.
heavy hit each. Or the second one is brutal hit.
Alright. First one does have impact, the second one does not, so each of them would both do 3 damage.
That is exactly how far.
Alright, end of my turn.
Cool. Like an assassin, you fire arrows through the door and then come around the side and slit his throat before he is able to deal much damage to your allies. On the enemy turn, I'm just going to roll a d20 to determine how well the goblins do. With the 3, the goblins were not at all expecting this. You guys have fully surprised them. They are fumbling everything that they're doing. You see that from this door over here on the south side, there looks to be a number of goblin soldiers. These ones were outfitted with like burning green magical swords, who are able to basically just get into the hallway, and then see you, and then kind of end their movement there as you're all getting up from whatever the hell they were doing. As they all kind of conglomerate over there. These goblins over here are going to... these 3 are going to full on just like run over this way as they see a wake coming in through this door. Actually, you know what? No. They're going to go up that way and then that way and end their turn as they're going to book it up the stairs. Not up the stairs, but out of here and away from all danger they can see. You see that this chef-looking guy over here, you can see the head chef, kind of raises his ladle and then slams it down onto like a cauldron or pot or something as he snarls. Awake, you're being targeted by a physical attack with advantage.
I will raise shield stamina.
Cool. This would be considered a normal goblin, so I'll go ahead and make an attack with advantage. What is a 16 against your PD?
That is a heavy hit -2.
Okay, on a heavy hit -2, you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as this guy smacks you in the chest. And then you see
my stamina.
you see that the chef raises his ladle and then just slams down again, almost like starting to like beat like a war drum. As he's gonna give a help die to 2 of his allies. help that to two of his allies, and then that will be his turn. And the three over here, I'm just gonna go ahead and make like 3 attacks against you. Okay, so I'm gonna say your 6 attacks are gonna come your way, and I'll roll a 2d8. So 6 attacks are gonna come your way. 4 of them are gonna miss. 2 of them are gonna be a brutal hit, and you can react as necessary, as they all pile into this corridor and begin to pummel you with their
2 of them are going to be a
monk-like
brutal hit.
fists.
I think I will. Okay, you know what? If 2 of them are going to be a brutal hit, I will just SP shield them both. So both brutal -2, and that refunds my stamina.
Okay. So overall, you take 3 points of damage, including rage and everything else. As basically a flurry of blows comes out as these people seem to be kind of weirdly monk-like, and they do their thing. And with a 3, all of the people that are assaulting on the other side from the other tower have missed their shots by and large, so they kind of can't do anything. And you hear the sound of like much deeper voices coming over here as like they seem like frustrated. And you see that a samurai-looking warrior flings open this door for their turn. And you can hear the sound of other footsteps behind him. As you guys have again taken this place completely unawares. On the allied turn, Sildar knows that their goal is to cause a distraction, and for everybody else to basically their goal is to cause a distraction, and for your other allies to go ahead and extract Gundren and the other hostages. So he is gonna come here, and then he's gonna use heroic taunt. And we're gonna roll for all of the allies at once. Okay, so with an 18, their turn is largely successful. So you see him like kind of grab the attention of all of the goblins in the immediate area as he just like gives a very terrifying scream. And then Ronan is gonna come to his flank and slash with his samurai sword. As the first, he makes like a single slash that like buffets all of the goblins, like having as like a kind of almost like with like a wind slash. As he does a significant amount of damage to a number of them. And Amethyst is going to follow your lead and go over here, and you hear the sound of Goblin scream as she slits the throat of one of the people over here. And your support guy over here is going to cast the Acolyte healing thing. She's going to attempt to heal some of you guys. Mikaela, you can regain 2 hit points. That's going to be their round over there. Blessed decays by 1 for the guys on the right side. Spring, Tony, and Ash, you guys are all up together.
Spring is gonna go be medic again. So that's 1 move and a medicine check.
Make yourself your medicine check. DC 15. Spring sprints forward along the ceiling over the curtain and then drops down like a spider in front of this very tired, this very exhausted and beleaguered like cleric-looking person who seems to be at a similar sorry state as the other guy. With that, you're able to heal him by 1 hit point as he is no longer asleep, but still bound and not nearly as spry as the other guy.
And with 1 minor action, he's going to activate his Gauntlets of Returning on his bowler that were around the goblins, so he gets those back.
You see they're a little bit
And
charred
then,
and singed.
luckily it wasn't slashing damage, so they're not destroyed. And then, probably with the second minor action, he's going to untie the person and direct them out.
Cool. You only get 1 minor action, which would be that thing. So make me a trickery check to attempt to untie the guy.
That's surprising. I thought we had 2 minor actions, but that's fine.
Nope, it's 1 minor action, but it's 2 things. It's weird. One hates the minor action fuckery.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
Trickery, please. 18, easily, you're easily able to free him as you help him to his feet. And he just kind of looks left and right, and will shout to just ask if Awake is a friend or a foe. And upon receiving confirmation that he's a friend, says that he will go ahead and bolt out this door because there's an exit there. And he thanks you for your assistance.
And then the rest of my movement to get behind Awake. And it's gonna
Fire
be
your bow, my guy! Fire! No.
As you are
Yeah,
climbing
sadly,
on
spring
the
doesn't-
roof, when you reach that
Wait,
space there,
oh.
you see a very narrow, like passageway that goes into this other room. You hear like the breathing of a very massive beast, on the other side.
Ooh, fun.
Oof. Probably sounds like a troll. But I'm gonna ignore that for now, because it can't fit through that opening, hopefully.
You'd guess not.
So 1 AP move, minor to, yes, and then second AP to untie them.
Keep forgetting to move the camera every time.
So then this is gonna be, where'd it go? 1 AP to Hunter's Mark, I think.
Yep.
Plus the SP.
Mhm.
And that leaves me with 1 AP to throw a, what's it called? A stake.
A steak,
Because
yes.
I think
In
I
the
moved
kitchen, of course.
2 spaces closer. Yes.
Sure.
He looks hungry.
Unfortunately, this is the vampire slaying one.
Such a powerful
It's
spell
not
to use.
edible. Yeah.
No, it is edible. You just gotta try harder. Anyways, give me an attack check as you attempt to fire upon the monk-like sous chefs. 14 will be a normal hit.
Normal hit, that's 1 damage plus. Wait, no, I get an extra advantage from concealable and the hunter's mark.
Yes! So there should be 2 more advantages.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna assume you hunter's mark the closest guy, right?
Yes, so that Awake can get in there and start shredding.
Cool. That will
So
bring it up
this
to
is
heavy
going to
hit.
be, yes, heavy.
18 plus
Oh,
4
wait.
plus 3?
You added 10, so that's gonna be brutal.
Wait, 10.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, the original one was
It's
14.
plus 11, yeah.
You rolled 10 or 11 higher, so it goes from a normal hit to a brutal hit.
Okay, yes,
Yeah,
you're just doing
14 and
thresholds, not
25.
actual math. Okay, brutal. So 1, 2, 3, plus hopefully 1 from moving 2 spaces.
Yep.
Where's my feature gone? There we go. Ignore. Ooh, yes. Awake gets a D8 help die against the next one.
Ooh.
And
Awake does?
well, he's the closest,
help
and
thing.
nobody else can get there. Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
Cool.
I thought it
I'm
was just
going to.
general.
It's not Awake specifically, but he's the only one that's going to be able to benefit because he's in the way.
Oh no, no! Believe me, I'm about to go. I'm about to go wreck these guys.
There is a help die against this guy.
Yes.
Okay,
And
perfect.
I'm going to use my last stamina to add the Hunter's Strike acid damage as I throw the stake through Awake and get it coated in some acid.
Sure, but definitely decide that beforehand next time.
Yes, so we're just busy so much.
That is a failed save, so he is what, hindered now?
No, 2 corrosion damage and
save.
an agility save against slowed.
Slowed, okay.
Oh right, it's corrosion damage. Acid damage doesn't exist anymore. I forgot
Shut
about
up.
that.
Shut up. That's a lie. I will add slowed. I don't think I've ever used slowed before. Cool. Noted. That's spring.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to go?
And you're
Tonē?
up in the air, right?
Yep, I'm up on the roof.
Okay, so I can end in that space, right? Hood up
Yep.
on the ground. Okay, cool. I should be able to make it there with 8. 8 movement. If I
1,
like
2,
go down
3,
here and then go
4,
around.
5, 6. Yep, you can make that.
Okay.
When he sprints through, flipping the wall
did
cushions
already.
behind him.
Yep. And then I want to use, so that's 2 movement. I used 1 action before, so I have 1 action point left, and I happened to draw my lightning rod last time. So I'm going to use the lightning rod against all 3 of these guys.
You guys watch. Damn, hell yeah.
And I'm going to use, actually, I have a question, but I want to use 1 HP to give myself advantage on the attack. And if I use 1 HP to give myself +1 damage, does that apply to all of them or just 1?
No. Any bonuses you give to an AoE only apply to 1 target, including advantage.
Oh, the advantage only applies to 1 target.
Yep. Otherwise,
Like-
AoEs become very easy to break.
There are
true.
a few instances where it does apply, like
Techniques
case
and
of-
stuff.
yeah, no, like if I'm
There
correct,
are some situations, but we don't need to talk about them
yeah,
right now.
sweep attack is like the main one.
Okay. Then I guess I'll stack everything on this guy.
Okay, advantage and the health die proccing off of the springs thing, and also 1 more damage.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll.
First attack.
Yeah, I'm going to roll. Yeah.
So roll a d20, note the result, roll another d20, and that's the second one for the goblin, the front goblin.
Yep. Okay. First one is 12.
Actually, I forgot these guys are monks, so I'm gonna say that, just to simplify things, the goblin in front is going to use uncanny dodge. 12, will including
That's
bless.
Yeah. So the
Including
first
bless,
roll, the
then-
first d20. Well, let me throw it in here real quick. Well,
To make things simpler, the goblin that you have advantage against is going to use the dodge monk thing, I forget what it's called, uncanny dodge. So just use the single d20 roll for all of them.
the d8 was 4. So the first roll was a 12. The second roll was a 7, which only matters for advantage, so it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
A 3 for bless, and
Okay.
4 for the d8 help die.
So on a 15,
So
the other 2 take normal damage. On a 19, the one in front takes heavy damage.
wait, what's a 15?
15 is 12 plus bless. Oh, plus attack.
Plus
Oh.
4.
Okay, yeah. Add a health die for the last guy.
4.
4. Okay. So so there's a heavy hit on all of them and a brutal hit on the last guy. Okay, I see, that makes sense.
Yep. But one was dodging, so I don't know if that.
It doesn't change anything.
Okay.
So what is a heavy hit damage?
Heavy hit for lightning rod. I think we said 1 damage. We said 1 damage impact. So 2
Cool.
plus 1 for heavy is 3.
All right. The other 2 are gonna take 3 damage, and the guy in front will take 4. He is on death's door, very close to dying. I realize I can't say death's door because that has an actual meaning in the exam. Okay, cool. Anything left for your turn?
Was he bloodied? Because I think I get something if he was. If not,
He is, yes. He was exactly bloodied when you hit him.
what do I get when he's bloodied?
You can spend a rest point to heal.
I don't need that. So,
Yep, cool.
but I did use 2 HP to do that. So, yeah, I don't need that.
Cool. Anything else for your turn?
That's it.
Cool, Ash.
Thanks.
Your allies
Okay.
charge forward with your goblin slaughter.
Yeah, I'm gonna double move, and since when I move, it also affects my familiar, which, oh no, I can't move it.
Let me.
I can move my bird.
I'll fix that. Give me 1 second.
My bird.
The bird. Oh, there are
If you
two
can take
disabled.
out this guy on like 1 HP, I have a cool thing I have planned for my next turn.
Cool.
We see.
Alright.
First, I'm gonna send the bird where there was the big shout, the big noises from the creature.
Alright, cool. Do your thing. You should be able to do it now.
Thanks. I'm gonna send my bird here and see what's up here in this space.
Okay, archive it. Okay, that's easier. Yeah, oh, okay, cool. When you switch between your site and its site, do you have to spend an action point, or is that just free?
No, it's just that when I take an action, I can make my familiar move every time.
Yeah,
So
but
I move twice, but I can make it move twice.
So you're just gonna leave it in there, or are you seeing through its eyes?
Um,
Because my understanding was that to see through its eyes, it costs an action point.
I will spend one AP to see through its eyes.
Cool.
Yeah.
As you do so, you see on the other side of this thing, a beast that you have some amount of experience with, being that you are a druid, and everyone else in this party has more experience with, and that is a thistleback ravager. This massive hulking insectoid creature that is known, or is famous to these guys for having been a participant in the siege of Neverwinter, which I can tell you more about later. But anyway, big massive insect they have chained up in this room, or not chained up so much as like kind of a little bit restrained. It seems to be like generally restless, and angry.
Okay. Does it seems like it's gonna get out pretty soon?
It seems to be pretty well nailed down. As long as somebody doesn't let it loose, it should probably stay there.
Okay. Is this a door?
That is a door.
Hmm. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. I'm gonna simply with my last action point. I'm gonna fire a firebolt at the dying rat.
All right. PD is 13.
Pew pew.
He is
22.
dead.
No, don't destroy the. Oh, yes,
Hmm?
you're aiming at the goblin. Good.
Yes.
I was gonna say, don't destroy the bindings on the big bug.
No.
You get a stamina point back spring for the thing dying.
Hooray!
And since I used another action point, I'm gonna up. No, I'm gonna leave my bird here just in the corner.
Is your turn over?
It is.
Cool. So, at this point in the enemy turn, you hear behind you a door open, as you see a kind of a ghostly figure kind of walk out, almost like only half like you can kind of see through him a little bit, as he looks toward you, and he wields in his hand some kind of like glowing green skull, as he raises his sword with like shines with fire energy, and he is going to cast a spell. 1, 2, 3. There are 4 of you within 2 spaces of this point, right? So
Depends how high the roof is.
the roof. I'm gonna say, in general, the roof of this place is 3 spaces because that feels fair for a fairly large place. You'd still, if you put it like a little bit up, then you're still within range. So here we go. Actually, this should be Hobgoblin. He is gonna cast Burning Flames in this room. I'm giving you the opportunity to spell duel to the wizards here. If you're not gonna do that, then I'm going to go ahead and roll now. 3, 2, 1.
Is the NPC targeted also, or is it just us?
The NPC is within range. Yes.
I'm gonna spell duel.
All right. Decide how much mana you are spending now.
I can only spend 1 mana because there's a MSL.
Good luck.
Okay, plus
6 with a burning flames.
Indeed.
it's spellcasting ability modifier plus the number of MP.
Oh,
He must have
right.
spent-
I thought that
So
was his like
for the
actual,
purposes of spell duel, that is going to be considered. Oh, that should be +7 actually. His modifier is +5. So it is a 20 to hit everybody and a 22 DC for your spell duel.
Ooh.
That is a heavy.
It's already 2 AP. Do I give myself advantage? I will give myself advantage.
So that should
You
be
should
3
decide that
damage,
beforehand.
half to 2 for me.
You should decide that beforehand next time, Silver.
Yes, right. So I'm not gonna give myself advantage.
Yep.
I'm just gonna. Oh.
You can do it,
Come
but
on.
just for posterity's sake. Cool.
Is it a
alas,
22 or a 21?
Uh,
For the
22 is a
attack.
DC. So
Well,
the attack,
actually-
the attack is a 20. The spell rule is a 22 because you spent mana to do this. So, very close to being to getting it through. Silver, I want you to describe how you attempt to spell rule this and almost make it through, but are unable to succeed.
I want to use Gust to try to make his fire is burning and literally have the flame go back to him. I'm gonna push with winds.
But you instead gave it more oxygen.
Shit!
This massive burst of flame, his entire area is like lit on fire. You can see like the grease begin to like roar behind him. As everything in this area is enveloped with flames. You take 2 fire damage if it hit, and you take 3 on a heavy and 4 on a brutal. The attack roll was 20. Do be mindful that you all should have had temp HP, unless you failed your roll on the way here. And you all see that as this burst of fire goes off, the cleric falls to death's door. And you hear the goblin soldier that was in that room kind of come out and just look at this guy in kind of fear. And then he's gonna spend his action points giving him a bunch of help dice. Awake.
Okay, so first of all, 1 AP to get some movement. Then I'm going to move here, so that leaves me with 5. Oh, wait, my turn started. I'm swapping to bull stance, by the way. So, yep, then I'm going to attempt a shove on this goblin grunt to my left.
Cool. I'll go ahead and roll for this dude. With acrobatics, it should be +6. Nothing, does not matter.
Okay, so
success by 10.
So that should be. Let me double check it. He takes 1 damage because bull stance.
Cool.
Success by 10. That should be 1 + 3. So
you can knock him back up to 3 spaces, and you can subtract 1 to make him fall prone.
Okay. Damn it. So in that case, he's going to go back 2 spaces and fall prone.
You slam at him and he goes flying.
Then, boop, boop. Oh, so that puts me at 2 AP. No. Then I'm going to well, I'm gonna go for a nice old grapple plus throw. So that'll be a 2d20 KH. So add stamina onto this. So 0.
Damn, the monks are rolling terribly.
And then here, that is /R 2d20 KH1 +5 +1d4. Well,
Success by
how many?
15.
Okay, so that is might. So that should be might plus 3
6.
spaces. So
6.
1, 2, and then he's going straight into that goblin soldier.
Okay, so they will split 4 damage.
Should be, yep, that should be 4 damage split between them. Then with the last of my movement, 1, 2, and stab the prone guy with my sword spear style. 2d20 KH1.
As you do that, you hear the chef behind you scream and slam on the thing and disorient you. Giving you disadvantage with Commander's Aura. So that'll be -4, 21. Which is a heavy hit.
Okay, in that case, that is 4 damage to the prone guy.
That is exactly enough to kill him.
Yep, and my turn ends.
Very fun. On the next of the enemy turns, that is going to be like kind of the 3 goblins up in this corner.
I ran him over.
as you slam and barrel forward, you see this goblin with a blazing sword. Let me remember to refocus the camera before we get too out of focus. This goblin here is going to spend an action point to extend attack, and then is going to attack you with his flaming sword, and then he'll spend an action point for advantage and an action point for power attack. As he, let me get the goblin spellblade thing. He is going to make an attack against you with advantage and power attack. Are you doing anything?
Haunted, right?
Wait, who was that against?
You awake.
That is just barely a normal.
Isn't he
Cool.
taunted?
He is taunted, so that's a 7 actually. Damn it.
Oh, he's
Okay.
taunted, so yeah, that's a miss.
Well, think about it. The goal was to roll with advantage, and he would not have power attacked if he didn't have advantage. I think it is fair for him to revoke that, and instead spend it on advantage. Do you guys agree with that, or?
Fine, if you want to go
Yeah.
with it. I mean, that's just barely
Cool.
a normal to me, so
All
I
right.
think it's only 1 damage.
On a normal hit, this guy with the flaming sword is going to be dealing 1 slashing and 2 fire, with this thing, which should just be 2 damage to you.
Wait, wait, no, I half. Yeah, no, I half every.
Yeah, so it's 2 halved and 1
wait.
halved, which is just it's still 2 either way.
2.
Ooh.
So for that is right. You half every instance of damage, not just the total.
Yeah, because like if you had resistance to
Yeah.
fire damage and then took slashing and fire, I would feel like resistance to fire would still count. So resistance to fire and resistance to bludgeoning
Yeah.
should be their own separate tracks. Anyway, so that's the guy on the right.
You would damage the body, yeah.
The guy on the left is going to look between you and Ronan and Mikaela, and also Sildar who taunted him. And I think he's going to do a similar thing where he's going to spend an action point for advantage. He's going to extend attack, and then he's going to power attack and attempt to attack Sildar this time. And Ronan is going to parry for him. On a parry, that attack will be a normal hit, and they will split the same amount of damage. And that'll be their thing. That's his turn, and the soldier in the back is going to step forward. Mikaela, you're being attacked by a physical attack check.
Alright, I'll take it.
Cool. He'll attack with advantage. Does a 10 hit? God damn,
Nope.
these rolls are very terrible. So as he swings, he's gonna hit you, and then spend his last action point to disengage, and move over there. You may attack him with disadvantage if you so choose. That's the wrong goblin.
No.
Cool. Your turn is up.
10 AP to push through, right?
That is correct.
Alright, then I
At
won't
this
do
point,
that.
seeing that you and that Wake is meeting up with you, you hear Solar say, "You know what? Just we're handling it on this side. Just go find Gunnerin before they do something to any remaining hostages."
Just really checking what weapon styles I have. Nothing will give me damage. We'll stab forward with the rapier to the calm soldier. With no modifiers, just to get a feeling what his defenses are. Or roll low. Does 11 hit?
11 on the goblin. So no, that does not hit.
Alright. 1 AP down. And dual wielding with the other one will attack with. Oh, actually. Ooh, this is an idea. I could always cunning action. After that action. I don't get movement from cunning action, but I'll say I'm doing it anyway for the SP. Cunning action feint. And here's my trickery roll. Beat a 9.
Right, and I need to be a 9, so that'll be a d20. These guys don't have negative charisma. And still fail. Wrong character. But they still fail.
All right. Wielding attack.
He's gonna fire.
Oh, I'd knock back to this.
Very fun. Roll 20 plus 4. He will pass the knockback save.
We need to hit against his parry defense.
Or heavy hit. Or parry defense, normal hit, thank you.
All right. 1 damage. Oh, 2 damage because of feint.
Feint, yeah.
End of my turn.
On the enemy turn of the entire complex, we'll roll a d20 for the goblins. With a 15, that's a pretty high roll. You see Amethyst take some damage from the archers in there as the samurai kind of comes out, and then is going to like cut through her back, dealing a massive blow. She's like she's gonna split a total of 6 damage. Yeah, so she's gonna take 6, and Ronan is gonna take 6 as the samurai over there just deals a massive cut into Amethyst's back, the rogue over there, as he just kind of snarls. And you see an archer kind of step out behind him, and he's going to fire an arrow, which is going to ping Sildar, who's going to take just 2 points of damage, and Ronan will also himself take 2. And then you see, you hear the sound of chanting behind them as a kind of a holy light, or unholy actually, it begins to glow. As this red energy coats both of their weapons, as it seems like a spell has been cast from the darkness. On the allied turn, we're going to roll a d20 to see how well this goes, and I'll select Sildar for this. With an 11, you see that the healer in the back is going to do like a pulse healing, which is going to regain some hit points for your allies, but not much. And concentration on that thing will still go up. Sildar is going to rush forward and slam into this guy as they begin to get locked into melee. As they're going to, he's going to take a couple points of damage. And Ronan over here is going to, with one massive swing, cut down and kill the Spellblade in front of him as he says, Mikaela, you're free to go. Seriously, we have this handled. He kind of like pauses for a second, and then he shakes his head, and then he's going to swing at the goblin soldier, which stings off and misses. That'll be their turns. Round 4 begins. Blessed decays by 1. Spring, you're up next.
Spring is gonna turn around and run back along the roof the other way.
Cool.
Nope, that's not a pointer. Where's my pointer gone? This was upstairs, right?
Upstairs goes this way goes upstairs. This appears to be oh yeah, you're right. Are you right? Hold on, let me think. Because I'm kind of doing things on the fly with the upstairs part of this, which doesn't exist, actually. That goes upstairs.
Okay, let's ignore the upstairs.
Yes, I think ignore the upstairs.
I think you said I found the room layout.
Yes. There's a room over here, and there's a room over here.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into this room, or at least see inside it.
I will say that you can spend like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. With basically a single action point, you can cleverly go over the people that are there fighting, and see into this room, where you see another ghostly version of that guy over there, as well as the prime one who seems actually physical and just kind of like sitting in a couch, leaning against one of his hands as he looks through the eyes of a skull in his other hand. And you can see that tied up in the corner is another hostage. And you recall Kitana when she said that she had been hunting a character moving to the northeast, and this is where that location leads to. And you are here with 5 movement left.
5. Wait, where was I?
1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, your movement is 11 now? You know what? You can
12.
just move wherever you want to. It doesn't matter.
Just place yourself
Yeah,
on the map.
12 with Awake's battle cry.
Yes. Place yourself wherever you like.
Cool. Spring is gonna yell out to the group, Ghost's physical body over here, and then he's gonna run through the door before dropping down. And he's gonna hopefully pick up Katana and run out the other door.
Cool.
Through the curtain?
Yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You could get as far as there if you wanted to. Oh, wait, you're slow. You
Even with
get there. That is as far as you could get with Mikaela, with Katana in
I'm
your arms.
gonna use minor action sprint thanks to my
Cool.
new sprint.
You can fully get all the way out of this complex.
Yep, Katana's getting out the castle.
Cool. You are outside the door, and you place her down, and you can even go back inside and reach maybe about there with your second action point. Or third action point, including grapple.
Who's currently outside here? The
rogue has sprinted off into the distance, and Katana's outside right now.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna use
There is the medic.
another
who's dead.
charge. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the medic to heal himself if he needs it. I'm gonna use another charge of whatever Awake gave me to heal Katana.
Cool. You should be tapped out now.
Probably, yes. Medicine check.
Also, as you're running, make me an awareness check.
We'll do that. I had one action point left for medicine, right?
Yes.
Cool. I have stamina, but I can never remember if I can give myself
It's only on
advantage with it.
maneuvers. It's only on maneuvers. It doesn't give you advantage or anything.
Ooh, no, I'm gonna hero point that she needs to stay alive.
She is not bleeding out. She's just very badly. She's just in a bad shape. The cleric's only bleeding out because she took a bunch of fire damage. Cool. With that, she will regain 1 hit point. As she's on the ground, she looks to be in a nicer condition than everybody else. As you kind of like do CPR on her, and she like wakes up like.
He's gonna quickly give her the rundown of the battle, and
Shit. Okay.
actually, yeah, he can't. He's not gonna do it quickly because he has to stay here for a turn.
Mm-hmm. I will say
So, yeah,
you have enough leftover movement with the sprint action to get back inside if you'd like to get like over here. Or here.
No, I don't particularly want to get back into combat.
Cool, Tony, you're
alone.
next.
Okay. So after this guy casts the fireball thing, is there still fire around, or is it
No.
or
Just
is
a
it
massive
just
explosion.
okay?
Nothing else.
Okay, gotcha. Am I able to get through here through this door? Because he said that the physical body was here.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want to get to the door, that'd be 5 spaces of movement.
I need to get to the door and open the door without being attacked by this guy.
If you so
Which
the
I
path
assume
you
I
would
can
take
do.
would go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want to go
that
through
door.
1, 2, 3, yeah, because this isn't a path you can take over here. So it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to get that far.
Okay, I don't need to go that far. I just need to get to here
So that'd be
without
like
getting attacked by either of these guys.
2. I don't think you can manage that without disengaging. 2.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that is difficult terrain. So 3, 4. So you could. It'd take you 2 action points to get this far. Actually, you could end up like maybe over here at the end of your turn.
not really sure what I want to do. I thought I did, but then his physical body was found. So
Valid. If you need a couple seconds to
you
think
know
about
what?
your turn, you can always let Ash go before you.
Yeah, I'll let Ash go before me, but I have an idea. So go ahead, Ash.
Okay.
Oh.
I will use my domain.
Exciting. What does it look like when you cast your domain?
That's what I want to try to. What is the manip again to do it on the square spaces?
That requires that there is a grid. So just copy and paste that square that I just tried to put on the screen but didn't work very well. Regular, please. Thank you. Just try and copy paste that.
I can't. It's fine.
Oh, never mind. I'll just do it for you. Where do you want to go?
Okay. Here, here, here.
Yeah, wrong thing.
Here.
Druid. Select that. Paste.
This space. This space.
Paste.
This space.
Cool. Do you want to select the doorway? Do you want to select the doorway?
I want to go to here, so the shortest path to
1, 2, 3,
1, 2, 3, 4,
4,
5.
5. Nice. And the real one is you can tell the difference in color, right?
Yep.
Cool.
So one on the space where the creature is at, one below.
I
1, 2,
keep
3,
forgetting
4,
to refocus
5,
the camera,
6,
and it's pissing
7.
me off.
Yep.
You know what? I'm just done with that character token. What are you doing right now?
I'm using my domain.
Yes.
I have
anything else?
I have 2 more space. One here on the creature and one at the bottom here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the 8 space of domain.
Yes.
And one just here at the bottom.
Fully just was blanking on what you were telling me.
Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna just put a seed on the ground and just make it grow and make it an enormous vine. You're just gonna like a snake, you're gonna occupy all of these spaces on the ground.
See, the goblin that gets wrapped up in it is like absolutely fucking terrified what you just did.
It does nothing for now, just difficult terrain. And for my last action point, I'm gonna use medicine with my first aid kit. I'm gonna treat wound on the creature which is on death door.
Cool. Let me make a medicine check.
Yeah.
15, I believe.
26.
26 makes them stabilized and have a bunch more HP, right?
They regain 3 HP.
Is this the medicine action or the medicine action was 10 HP?
No, I'm using my first aid kit.
Cool. Off death's door, nicely done.
Okay, I'm gonna look at this person, point to the door at the bottom, and just say, "Run."
She nods.
I still have fire coming out of my head, so I still have the fire shield up. So.
Cool.
Run. And that's the end of my action points.
Cool. I think I skipped her turn last time, so I'm just gonna say that she's gonna get out of there now. Tonē.
Okay.
Okay. Am I able to hit both? I'm able to hit this guy, right?
Yes.
Like a normal. Okay. And the concealed property works on each enemy individually. It's not like once per combat.
That's correct.
Okay.
Once per creature per combat.
Right. Once per creature, yeah. Okay. I'm going to let's see. I'm gonna throw my ghost dagger at this guy. And let me see. Bless. And I'll use 1 HP to give myself advantage.
Cool.
Oh, man. 4. For a 15.
That is a normal hit.
That should be 1 damage for the ghost dagger.
With Ray's shield, he takes the hit and it phases through a little bit and then phases out of existence.
Yeah. Wait,
Cool.
it's the goblin soldier.
Yep, he raised shield, so takes no damage.
Yeah, but okay. You said
Cool, valid.
okay. I was confused by the out of existence thing.
Just,
Okay.
Yeah, flavor text.
And then for the weapon,
Cool.
I guess. Cool. And then for wait. I had advantage. Never mind. I didn't. Let's just say I didn't use HP for advantage because it was concealable, so I got
Valid.
advantage from that. Okay. I want to attack this guy.
Sorry about that. What happened?
No worries. I'm going to, sibling moment. I'm going to cast Sacred Bolt on the this guy.
Okay.
And nice. Okay.
And what was your roll?
And
That'll
nope,
be a
that's wrong. Nope, that's
sorry?
wrong. 22
22. Okay, a 22 will be a brutal hit.
against mental defense.
Yep.
Okay.
Not
So
quite
base
your
damages.
brutal.
Okay. So 1 plus 2, right? So 3.
Mhm.
Okay, 3 damage there. That's 2 actions. I want to summon 2 more weapons. I think I can do that even as a minor action now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do that.
Leveling up is fun.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna make another attack. Yeah, I'll make 1 more attack and give myself advantage on it, and then give myself advantage on it with health.
Cool.
Well, 1 second. Okay, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My phone connected to my car, Bluetooth. So, all right. So I'm gonna roll 3d20s plus bless, and nice.
Are you driving right now?
No, my wife just left.
Okay.
Okay.
Which weapon are you using right now?
Sorry. Oh, this is the ice dragon lance.
Nice.
I just drew. Forget what the other one was.
So I'll go ahead and make a save against being slowed. As you
Yes.
summon from the mist,
do.
from the ether, this giant white lance with an icy aura.
21 against the goblin soldier.
Against Goblin Soldier, okay.
Yep.
He will fail, be slow. That's a heavy hit. And he always raises shield. So, what is that? 3 damage?
It should be. 1 damage, 2-handed heavy. I guess it's not impact. So yes.
Cool.
If it's 2-handed and heavy, then it should be 2 damage. Shouldn't
I
it?
think the ice property lowers the damage, if memory serves.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, because it automatically procs the save. Anyways, yeah. So again, this guy is hiding behind this massive shield that is defending most of his body. As you see, this cool mist basically frees him to the ground while he is still able to stay standing.
Okay. And I used both my AP for that. So that's it.
Okay.
Cool.
So, I just hope that he didn't get put on the mic. So the hobgoblin over here is going to raise his sword as he begins to cast a spell once more. There's only 2 of you in this hallway, so let's roll a d2. On a 1, it's Tony. On a 2, it is Ash. That didn't work. Let's try that again. Is the camera focused? The camera is focused. On a 2, it is Ash. So he is going to go ahead and try it again. Why not? He's going to cast Fire Bolt. And he would make you make a saving throw against burning. However, you are immune to that, being that you are a creature of fire. But he doesn't know that. So, that is a 23 against your PD.
Which is heavy or brutal? It is heavy hit.
3 fire damage.
So 2 fire damage.
Yep.
I lose my fire shield.
Mm-hmm.
I take 1 damage. Okay.
Cool. And he has 1 more action point. I think he'll just make another attack check, really. And that'll be at disadvantage. 14 against your PD.
Against my PD,
Mm-hmm.
normal hit.
Okay. 2 more fire, reduced to 1.
Reduced to
Wait.
0 because I have 2 PDR.
Ah,
Uh-huh.
that's why you rolled disadvantage on stealth. I see.
Yes.
Very fun.
Gasp!
Wait.
Druid in heavy armor, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy druidic armor.
Awake.
Give me one. Well, I'll finish my turn first. So, first of all, I'm going to go in for I'm going to attack this goblin soldier in front of me. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna ask this in dev questions. I want to know, but I need to know how you would rule this. Because I was trying to ask this before my turn came around. So, disarm doesn't require. Disarm doesn't say anything about requiring a free hand.
Mm-hmm.
So, can I use, if I'm dual wielding and disarm, do I still get the benefits of dual wielding and disarming someone?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
You don't get to pick up the weapon, but you
in
can
that
totally
case,
disarm
since it's an
somebody if you have
attack check,
things in your hand.
I will, yep. In that case, I will go for I will go for a disarm against this goblin soldier, and because it's an attack check, I think I can berserker charge up to him.
Sure.
So, and then slash RD20 plus 4 plus 1d4.
Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
his weapon drops to the floor, so
Yep.
that is 3 AP.
He's holding,
Then
he's
I'm
holding
going.
with 2 hands, which gives him an advantage on that.
No!
Which does change things.
Damn it.
Alas.
Oh, well, it's fine. But in that case, then I will go for then I'm going to go for a shove, which is a slash R 3d20 KH1 plus 4 plus 5 plus 1d4. Oh, wait, what did I just do?
That was
it
me.
didn't come through.
I rolled a martial save.
Slash R
Or check or
3D20
whatever.
KH1 plus 4 plus not plus 4 5 plus 1d4. Oh wow.
Oh, you deleted yourself. That's what you did.
Oh what the?
You are gone. Gone from
That's
this one.
that's an 18 versus 18. I
Try
think
hitting Control Z.
Defender.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, I think Defender meet. I think when it comes to Defender meets it beats it.
On a contested check, if it's a draw, then the situation remains the same.
Okay, so nothing happens. Then in that case, I'm just going. That leaves me 2 AP. I am going to. Screw it. I'll go for another one. Slash R 2D20 KH1 plus 5 plus 1D4. Why is it not? What the hell's going on? Okay, slash R 2D20 KH plus 5
Oof.
plus
Bad roll.
4. That's plus 10, so that's which I will knock him prone. So that is 2 spaces, I believe.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, then that's an extra 1 damage on collision, and because I'm in bull stance, I get to chase after him, and then I will use my final action to my final AP to attack him, and I will add on. Let's see, what maneuver do I want to add? Let me check which ones I have. I'm going to add in. I'm going to add in knockback. Slash R 2D20 KH1 plus 4 plus 1D4. That's an 18 to hit him.
Heavy hit.
Okay, that is he's prone, and I'm using a sword, so that is 5 damage to him. And
Cool,
he
you'll
gets
take
knocked
one.
back an additional, space, so plus 1 damage.
Nice.
And my turn ends.
Woo. Okay. Let me add you back to initiative.
Oh.
So, cool. Your turn ends. On the next enemy turn. We'll run the left side of this combat. As this goblin soldier is kind of just standing here. He'll look at you awake, and then just going to take a deep sigh, and spend 2 action points to attack you with advantage. 12 to hit.
That is a normal.
He will take 1 point of slashing damage, and then he will spend his last 2 action points disengaging, doing full disengage and moving 3 spaces. With the goblin feature that they have, which is that they can run away real good. This fucking... I'm just gonna delete the cleric because he keeps messing with my cursor. Cool. Mikaela, that's you. No, wait, no, it's not. Monk. The monk is gonna move here and pummel Tonē. I'll go ahead and roll 2. This is 1 attack. That is a 2nd attack. Wow. He'll spend 2 action points to do the final attack.
Heroic parry.
Yeah, sure. All those will miss. As he just like walks up to you and starts slamming his fist into you really fast. And then you see that the chef who is in here is gonna look around and then just kind of like grumble underneath his breath as he is gonna move over here. And you see him kind of lift up the cauldron as the floor kind of falls away, and then he descends down a secret staircase, and he will go into the jam layer. And you see the cauldron slide back into place. Mikaela.
Halo will give a smile at both running and awake, dealing with those goblins out trapping around there. And she's just gives a glance towards running out. The goblins are all gone. But whether she should go up and help Sodar or probably pursue this cauldron goblin.
we've got the main force up here. Do go further to the right, whether it be pursuing the one that fled downstairs or the one or wherever the hostages are. Your priority, basically, you've been dispatched to the hostage rescue team because they're handling here on the main assault.
All right. She's just going to completely ignore the soldier and run past it. 6, 7, 8 pieces of movement and minor action, I think, to push the cauldron.
Make me a investigation check as you attempt to find the secret mechanism that he triggered. It involves moving the cauldron, but there's like a secret button or whatever.
All right. Is this a minor action or a main action for the investigation?
Roll and then we'll decide.
All right.
Based on the
12.
result of it. I'll say it takes you an action point.
All right. Just 3 down so far.
Mm-hmm.
And then minor action 2, use the mechanism.
Okay.
1 AP
So,
to find it, 1 minor to use it.
As you see the thing kind of slide away, you see that there are interlocking tunnels going down through here, and that there is where he is going. There is a very big tunnel. As he is under the ground. Basically, he was 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He is basically right under where the Ravager is now.
Is there anything else on here that I can take?
There's another passageway that goes this way, and another passageway that goes this way. Strangely enough, it doesn't seem like any of the goblins are actually down here.
Interesting, just this one dude.
Mm-hmm.
Cunning action hide, because I don't think he's looking at me, because he's running away.
Sure. And you can move forward as you do so. We will roll a d20 for the goblins. 8, bad roll. And for Sildar's team.
Wait.
7, also bad roll.
Is he... how many squares away is he, though?
He would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares, yeah.
Interesting, I have exactly 5 squares with the 2 movement left and... cunning.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, he is 6 spaces away from you, but you can be adjacent to him with 5 squares. If you want to end like right beside him, you can do that.
So I could hide right behind him, which is pretty funny.
Yeah, he assumes that no one else is paying attention to him because he was... in his mind, he was like a fucking ninja.
Alright. Cast on the ground.
At this point, Ash, you see a massive like pail of water get dumped as this oil here gets put out, and it's just normal water now. As the hobgoblin at the bottom is like absolutely pissed that he's got drenched with water and oil and slick and grime. As he like stares daggers up the thing, and then you start to hear goblins coming down the way, stumbling as they do so. None of them being able to make it down the stairs properly this turn. Over in Sildar's side, success. Over on Sildar's side, there's a lot of like clanging of bows, clanging of blows. As the goblin over here is slain. The archer in the tower. I need to make sure that I'm moving the camera around, which I don't think I did. And it's basically just become like an all-out brawl between like this samurai who is in the corner, blocking the way, Amethyst helping, the cleric in the back casting holy spells, and Ronan who is there's all cornering over here, while the archer on the other side is firing arrows, and a spellcaster on the other side just damage blows being traded always. I'm just gonna have everyone on this side of the field take a point of damage. Bless now runs out, and it is the turn of our allies on the right side.
I will not go first on the shared initiative this time because I'm trying to work out if I can do a thing.
Go for it, yeah.
If I throw weapons down here, do I have disadvantage because this guy's right here?
That is correct.
It's so stupid.
Ash, do you
All
have your
right.
turn plan? Or you good? If you want
Well, I
Ash to
still
free
planned
you
for it.
up by killing this guy, she might be able to do that, and then you wouldn't have disadvantage anymore.
Hmm.
That would be very helpful.
If Mikaela can take care of the one which is trying to startle the thistle back, I can focus on this one, this goblin crunch here.
I have a question. Hold up. If he does that, and I use a reaction, to give myself health back, does that count toward my next turn or to this turn?
It'll come out of this turn.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
all right.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
gonna.
Oh, should we cast Bless again, by the way?
Thing is, it would
Or-
only affect us and Mikaela.
Yeah, he's too far away.
We
That's fine.
can. Technically, we can cast Bless again. It would take 2 of our AP each to give us a Bless again. Might be useful. If I can kill the grunt with the 2 remaining AP, it might be the best move, but.
I mean, on my next turn, if you want to delay, I can use AP to get over to y'all.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I don't have 2 AP to spend anyway, to be
Okay,
honest.
so
Because I spent one on Heroic Parry before.
great. I'm just gonna attack this grunt. Normal attack. With I'm gonna do advantage attack.
Cool.
Yeah, one. 20 on this goblin grunt.
Okay. On the goblin, this guy over here.
This one. Yeah, which is a
Heavy hit.
heavy hit, so 3 damage.
Cool. That's the end of your turn.
I still have 2 AP left.
You spell rule, didn't you? Or is that last turn? That was last turn. I'm wrong.
Did I what? No, I spelled rule last.
Yeah.
It was last turn, so I'm good. I have all my AP. Okay. I will. Yeah, we'll attack this grunt again. I'll spend 2 more AP on it. Make it worth it. 19.
That'll be another heavy hit, I think.
In this case, another 3 damage.
Another 3 damage. He is on death's door. Barely alive.
Nah.
Nothing left.
And it's the end of my turn.
Cool. Spring has movement for days. Did you want to do something?
This is gonna be a technicality, but I need to not take the move action this turn to gain the sprint charge back. Can
So you're
I
asking about
use?
heroic leap? Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yes. Can I use the movement from that to bypass the take the move action requirement?
Sure.
Nice. Then I am going to leap from all the way outside into behind the ghost.
5, 6, Yep, I'll make a physical saving throw for the ghost.
This is going to be 1 AP and 1 SP.
Damn, he falls prone.
Where's it gone? Going to heroic slam.
Oh, okay. I'll roll for the goblin soldier as well.
That is the second AP and SP.
Another failure, as he also falls prone.
Nice. I need to make an attack check.
Wait, are
Yep,
they
and
both prone now?
They are.
Attack concealable. Yes, 2 dice. Am I going crazy or is there a buzzing?
I don't hear it.
I heard it. I heard it. It was just
It was-
someone's phone, I think.
It was me. Don't worry about it. Just my phone.
Ouch. I'm sure that misses.
A 7 will miss both of them. But they do both fail their saves as you jump like a missile. Are you adding any fall damage onto this?
Um.
Because you can go vertically if you'd like to.
Am I not going to hit my head in the roof?
There's 3. You can do 3 phases of fall damage if you would like to.
Then yes, I will do that because I can ignore that and just pass it on to them, I think.
That takes another
Yes,
stamina.
I can,
I
with
think it takes
brutal
another
leap.
stamina point though, right? Do you have 3?
Ah, right, damn it, it does. Then no fall damage for splashing.
Cool. All right. You literally just like set Kisana down, heal her a little bit, and say, "Okay, gotta go." You zip through the air, slamming down into the ground as you knock the other shoe down, just with the sheer impact. The stone beneath you cracks with the sheer speed of your massive move. Anything else?
Oh, right, I still have 2 action points left. I forgot that was my turn. I am gonna. I think I can stab around the corner into the goblin.
Yep. I think this constitutes half cover though. I feel like that makes sense. So, I'll factor that in. Just make your attack check.
He's also flanked, though.
By
He
what?
is?
+2. Because of the ice lance.
Right.
Failed to save, didn't he?
He did. Yes, I forgot about that.
He's prone, he's flanked.
Yes.
Does this trigger multiple action penalty?
Unless
I think it does.
you are dual wielding.
Yes, I can, because I got 2 daggers or stakes or anything.
Go ahead and make your attack with advantage because they were prone.
Prone, yes, 2 dice. Did you say it's also flanked?
Yes, because of the ice feature that is on the goblin soldier. So just that is a brutal hit.
Brutal. Nice. That doesn't look right. 3 damage. Yes, 3.
1 slashing, 2 brutal, -2 plus passive should be 2 damage. Okay.
Nope, 3. Space 1. I just had the wrong stuff in.
Okay. Cool. Anything else?
A second shanking. Yes.
Yes, and this one will only have 1 disadvantage, so you'll be rolling at a straight roll. because the second attack from your dual wielding does not proc MCP.
I think I got all that. Yes.
Cool. Just make another attack check.
Ooh.
Yep. I'll go ahead
Nice.
and just delete him. Well done. How do you assassinate this goblin?
As he reaches around the first corner with what's it called? The first dagger gets his shoulder, makes the goblin bend down in pain, and then he comes from above with the second dagger and just back of the neck.
I will be right back.
Also, either Hodop forgot, or that one goblin has betrayed us.
That one goblin has betrayed us.
Remember the guy we spared and said?
Yeah. Probably has betrayed us.
Why would? What? Why?
He said he'd meet us here.
Oh. Oh yeah, the guy we were gonna give the castle to or something.
You might
Is that right?
have been here, but is now a hostage.
If
Like,
I'm
we're just
back
getting
now.
random NPCs.
If I recall, he said that he would show you where it is, but he wouldn't go there because he still wants to roll over the place, and the goblins that remain, and that if he was shown assisting you guys, then he would be seen as a traitor and they would not follow him. I think that was the vibe.
I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure he told you guys that he wasn't going to be there. If
I mean,
anyone
yeah,
wants
if you
to,
say so, I'll trust it.
yeah. If anyone wants to challenge me on that, I don't feel super confident in that opinion, but I feel like that's the vibe. And of course, I also forgot to move the camera again. Ooh, cool. Spring, your turn is over. Tonē, your turn is up. There's the goblin right next to you and the prone hobgoblin that Spring just slammed into.
Yep. I think I will just take out my. Actually, wait. I have a question. If he's prone, do I have disadvantage on spell checks too?
Anything that targets PD, I think. Let me check prone.
Okay. Well, it wouldn't target
bottom.
PD. So
Yeah.
It's melee attacks. We're not at
Yeah.
but I would have disadvantage on spell checks because of this guy, right?
No,
Yeah,
it
that's
just says
next
range
time.
attacks are hindered against you, so that would include anything that's ranged.
Okay, wait. I'm asking two different things.
Yes. First
So
question: disadvantage against this guy if you make a range attack. Yes.
okay, regardless of whether it's spell or weapon.
Yep.
Okay. Second question was whether this guy standing here impacts my spell check, which doesn't really matter because if it has disadvantage, I don't want to do that anyway. So
Cool.
okay.
You do have like a sidearm that I believe we said was just like a
Yeah.
mundane dagger that you can just shank him with if you'd like.
Yep. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Cool. And on his one hit point, I think he will sidestep that way for disadvantage on your shot.
He certainly can try. I think this dagger might have
You should have concealable.
concealable.
Dagger.
It's my occult dagger. It's a throwing star, which I think is concealable. Doesn't matter. Like, I'm a roll anyway. Uh, 19. I think he's dead.
19 will kill him.
Oh wait, I didn't roll disadvantage. I have to roll
You-
disadvantage, right?
You have concealable, so you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you are able to very easily dispatch him. As he attempts to make his way out the door, you just stab him in the back of his neck as his body slumps to the ground.
Okay, awesome. And I used one minor action to summon. I got the bloody great axe, the Empiric bloody great axe, which I'm going to throw. For some reason, I have one action point used. Do you remember why?
Heroic parry.
Was that okay? I couldn't remember if that was last turn. Okay, so one action point for parry, one action point to shank that guy. If I throw a weapon, it's another attack check, right? Um, so I'm gonna throw it at.
Do a spell check if you wanted to avoid MCP.
No, I want to throw. I'll use health to give myself to cancel a disadvantage
Cool.
because I want to also use my other AP. So I have 2 AP, 1 AP to throw, 1 AP to cast lightning blade on the bloody great axe on this guy because I'm pretty sure Awake is gonna throw him somewhere. So.
Sure, he will have raised shield. Chuck your axe.
Yeah, and I wanted to roll. That was before.
Have you hit?
I never. No. That was the other one. That was the last one.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna roll again. This is advantage, but it's canceled out because multiple check penalty and noblesse. That's a 9. Wait, no, that's an 8.
An 8 will miss.
Okay, and he's not bleeding. Does it matter for light? Does it have to hit for lightning blade to proc? I think it probably does.
I think it does. Yes.
Can I hero point it?
You can.
I'm going to hero point it. Let me real quick deduct my health point and then my hero point. Okay. That's gonna hit. That's a 19.
Cool. That'll be a heavy hit. Should do 4 damage,
Perfect.
right? 2 damage less impact plus heavy.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 2 damage impact.
We'll do grenade for lightning blade.
What's that lightning blade?
Sorry.
What'd you say about lightning blade?
I'm putting a status marker for it.
The grenade. Okay, cool. That should be the end of my turn. Got 1 point for lightning blade, 1 point for throwing. Perfect.
So the turn of the prone hobgoblin ghost. He is going to stand up, proccing an opportunity attack from Spring. And as he has since learned that Ash has resistance to fire damage, he is going to go ahead and take a shot at Spring.
I do not. No.
Spring, you can take an opportunity attack if you'd like to. The Spellblade is going to attack you and add knockback and advantage. That'll be flank doesn't apply to this guy, so that'll be a miss actually. Attack with advantage and knockback. And please make me a physical saving throw. I forgot to roll with advantage. It didn't matter.
Oh, it was targeting me.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's gonna stand up, kind of parry your stake as you attempt to stab down at him, and then attempt to like bury his sword into you and kick you back, with the next stroke. Does a 15 hit?
It would, but I was going to what's it called? Use my shield ring
Cool.
to
Misses.
block that hit. And now a physical save against knockback. Where's it gone? There we go.
And if you fail that, this will be a spell check, and if you, and it'll be a. Cool.
Ouch.
You get knocked back 2 spaces, and then he's going to shoot fire at you. Does a 12 hit your PD?
No, I don't like that.
Does a 12 hit your PD?
No.
No. Okay. So.
With the shield, it is 19.
Okay. So, as you knock him to the ground, he kind of like leaps up and he attempts to stab into you. You dodge it, and then he kicks you in the stomach as you fly back, and he shoots fire, which incinerates the curtain. As his turn is over, this goblin, not knowing what the hell you just did to him, is going to go ahead and move, take a bunch of damage, which should be 2 sonic, I think. Get to that point, and then he's going to attempt to fully move out of here, proccing opportunity attack from you, Tonē. As he's going to end his turn there. Awake, you are up next. If you are talking, I cannot hear you.
I don't know why. I don't know why it was muted. But basically, I moved 6 spaces for 1 AP. Used a minor action to get out the level 2 healing pot, and used another AP to chug that. So then I'm going to use 1 more AP to move. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm just going to. This thing is an enemy, right?
Yep.
Okay, then I'm just going to go for an attack against him. So 2d20 KH1 plus not advantage. What am I doing? D20 plus 6.
Show me the roll.
Did the roll not go through?
There it is. You were attacking with advantage or no?
No, I read.
Cool. Heavy hit. Or normal hit. His PD is 13.
Okay, and my turn ends.
How much damage do you deal on a normal hit? 1 damage?
Yeah,
2 damage
1
from rage?
base plus 1 base plus rage plus 1 base plus 1 rage plus 1 spear passive.
Okay, as you charge forward into this hallway, you stab your spear into the incorporeal body of this thing as it kind of disperses in a massive gust of wind as the skull kind of clatters to the ground and stops glowing. And you hear a frustrated sigh from the other room. Mikaela, you may take an opportunity attack as this guy is going to go up some stairs.
I will.
You can do so with advantage because he does not
I'm
see
going
you.
to. Am I able to add things to this attack?
Yes, you are.
Alright. An SP for debilitating slow 2. And an SP and an AP for trip maneuver. Wait, am I able to do both?
You are, yeah. Do whatever you want.
And another AP for this opportunity attack to make it vicious.
Okay. Oh my god. Fully an assassin. That is a failure. He's going to fall prone and be slowed. As you stab him in the shanks. That'll be a brutal hit.
Alright. That'll be 3 damage.
Okay. You're able to deal 3 damage to this guy. including the rogue secret strike thing.
Oh, I forgot I got that. What does that do?
What is it?
Cheap shot.
Cunning shot.
+1 damage. Okay, 4 damage then. Wait, no.
Okay.
Subjected to at least one condition. Doesn't say when I'm hidden, so it
He'd
doesn't.
be
3
he
damage.
would be considered exposed to you because you're unseen. So that counts.
Oh, okay. Alright, 4 damage in total.
Okay. So as he
No longer
starts
hidden.
to move, you shank him in the legs. He slams to the ground. Turns up to look at you, and he's like absolutely like offended and scared as he sees you. He is going to attempt to stand up, which is going to take him a full action point just to stand.
And another opportunity attack.
Yeah, as he is just like terrified. Do you have action points left?
You have 2 more.
Cool. He's slowed, so you do proc the thing again. As he just like yelps in pain. He's a very big fat guy who appears to have been like bossing all the other goblins around. He does not seem to be particularly hardy, but he has a very big head, we shall say.
Alright. And this will be with my other weapon from dual wielding.
Cool. I mean, it's reaction, so they don't proc MCP anyway.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's interesting.
Indeed. Opportunity attacks are
Um,
rewarded in this game.
No idea if I want to spend my AP now or later. But, oh well. I'll save one just in case. Just one. And I'll do opportunity attack. Big roll.
That'll be another brutal hit.
Alright.
I accidentally, I clicked, I left clicked by accident, and I dragged something.
You
I
should be
can't-
able to just Control Z.
Okay, yeah,
I
I
don't-
think
Oh.
yeah, I left clicked by accident.
Very silly. I'm gonna go ahead and move the camera down a little bit. We're not. Cool. Another 5 damage. Dude is barely alive. As you stab him in the shank, comes and falls to the ground. He stands back up, and you jab him again through his chest. He's like now bleeding out of many pores as he just like screams and is going to back away. That's gonna So
My
you know,
opportunity again.
he fell, so he moved out of your range, and then you made him stop. You know what? Sure. Dude forgot to disengage, and he's gonna get absolutely punished for it. Yeah.
Alright.
He
This one's
was
probably
leaving,
miss.
and then you knocked him down and made him fall prone, and you made him slowed. So that
Yeah,
didn't happen. So
probably
that
misses.
he didn't get to move at all from that. So he stood up. We talked on the opportunity attack. So this is continuing the movement. His second action point. That'll miss as he slams his like ladle into your sword, knocking you out of the way, and then just like screams as he's gonna go. That's the rest of his movement, and then he'll spend 1 final
I
action
did
point to
have an
hit.
SP to spend.
What was your SP?
Looking at everything I could do. Actually, I'll just keep the SP. I won't use it.
Cool. He'll end up here, and then that'll take him out of. That'll put him there. Your turn ends immediately, right?
Yep.
Cool. I'll roll for the bad guys and the good guys, who are, it looks like, in a little bit of a stalemate. But they roll a good bit higher. So the hobgoblins over here are going to be able to put significant dent into everybody. As I'll take Sildar taking 2 damage, as will Ronan, and then so will Amethyst, as their attacks this turn are going to be lots of misses and 1 hit. But it does seem like they are keeping the battle over there pretty contained. Cool. Round 6 begins. Ash, you are up. And you start to hear the thundering of footsteps as the goblins that were trapped upstairs due to your grease are now starting to come down. Also, I think Greece disappeared because it's been a minute, right?
It's been how many turns since the end of the bless?
It
Two,
has
I
been
think.
one turn since Bless ended, I think. No, because Bless
Yeah.
started. Yeah, no, so it's been 2 turns because it's round 6 now. Because it ended on round 4.
Okay, if it's been 2 turns, Greece disappear now. Okay.
Hey, would you
Um,
mind?
Let's do it again.
Depending on what you want to do, I mean, like I could, if you, I could stay here if you want to wild growth me, but I don't know if you want to do that.
I could.
What is
Okay.
that, healing?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
wild
it's-
growth is the heal over time as long as I stay in the domain.
First, I'm gonna do one firebolt on the goblin, which is still in the Thistleback room.
The what?
The goblin which is in the Thistleback room. This
Oh,
one.
cool. This is. I'm gonna give him 3/4 cover from the, like, small opening here. Because you can't cast
Is he
something
not
familiar.
underground?
He
Okay,
surfaced
question.
and ended his turn inside the room.
Is this door open?
Yes.
Then I will cast it from my domain.
What? Domain is so cool. I love
Okay.
domain.
Fire erupts from the rear domain.
Yeah.
Make your
One
initiative.
d10.
Oh my god.
Okay, don't fail me. It did not.
That's gonna be like 6 damage or something. Well done.
Wait.
Okay.
So we cast Bless now?
We might as well cast Blessed now if we want to. If we think it's gonna go for much longer.
There were around 30 goblins in the entire castle.
Yes.
Yeah, but I
think
guess
we
You guys,
A while, yeah.
you guys have cleared out about 1/3 of them.
a
Yeah, I
third.
feel like we could
Yes.
totally use Bless if we wanted to.
Yeah. Okay, let's bless ourselves.
Is that two? That's 2 AP, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could also just cast bless myself and bless all 3 of you and not bless me, and you don't have to spend 2 AP and 1 MP on this.
Okay. If you're cool with
Yeah.
that, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I won't bless myself. I would just bless Awake, Tony, and Mikaela.
How many spaces underground am I?
But
Are
yeah,
you sure you don't want Blessed?
You
Because
are
I do
definitely
have
within
AP I
range.
can use.
okay.
That's funny.
Then I
Yeah,
will
it is.
just bless myself.
I mean, if you casted it from here, you could bless the entire party potentially.
Am I within 5 spaces of there?
Yep. So that's 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4.
I
Yeah, the whole
I
party is
can
within range.
I can bless only 3 people. Which one should I bless? I won't bless myself, but you are 4. And I only have 3 target.
I can combo cast with you. It's not a problem.
You don't
Okay.
need to bless me since I'm just evacuating people, not doing much combat.
Okay, so yeah, let's combo cast. We won't bless Spring.
You know, this is the one situation where having a lot of speed is actually extremely beneficial to you.
It is, yeah.
Yep.
It's great. I'll say by this time, Mikaela will have, or Katana will have been able to escape her binds and disappear because she is worse for wear. All right.
Okay,
So
normal bless.
4 people.
4 people are blessed. Awake, myself, Tony, and Mikaela.
Cool.
And I still have 2 action point. I'm gonna. Is this a spell check? I think it. No, it's not even a spell check. Ooh, I will try to grapple the.
Physical save.
I can grapple. What do I need to grapple it? I don't.
I mean, to keep him stuck there.
It will. Yeah, I will grapple the fire sorcerer.
Physical save.
19, it passes. And
Cool.
I'm gonna do it again.
pretty sure it's a contested check.
Wait, how can you do it
You
again?
get to roll to contest it.
Oh no, it's not contested. It's just I make them make a save.
How can you do it twice though? If you cast bless and that spell.
Yeah, you did firebolt, bless, and also grapple. So
Oh,
you can only go
yeah, I
once.
did. I did fireball at the beginning. Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
4 AP. My 4 AP. I'm good.
Is the grapple. Cool. Ash is done. Spring.
Yeah.
Look, you have no appeal. Okay, cool. Tonē.
I'm going to use one minor action to summon 2 weapons. Cool. I got the Falcon Falchion and the Lightning Rod. My question would be, can we see any of the guys that are coming down the staircase?
I would say if you were like over here, then yes.
4
goblins are about to appear next turn.
I don't know if I want to be there though. But well, I can't move, so I want to Hunter's Mark one of them, but I can't move and Hunter's Mark because I only have 1 AP. So I
That is
can't,
correct.
and I
If
don't,
you'd
and
like
I
to-
don't want to end my turn over there. So
If you'd like to hold your action to Hunter's Mark, the first one that steps down the stairs, you can do that.
that would be fine. Hey, Awake, can you not kill him though? In 1 turn before I can use it?
I'll do my best.
Okay. Kill the other guy.
I'll go ahead and I don't have any ones to copy, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and summon new ones. This would be under this thing. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3, and that's 4. They're going to descend the stairs. And Awake, you're going to take 3 attacks.
Ish.
2 will be from spellblades, 1 will be from a soldier.
I'll deal with it.
Cool. That's the first one.
Can I give you shield?
It takes a mana point to do so at range, but you can.
That would only give him shield once.
Yep.
No, then I don't want to do that.
Brutal crit. Brutal crit.
Alright, on a brutal crit, that is 1 slashing and 2 fire base, plus 2 for brutal, plus 2 for crit. So that's going to be 3 slashing and 5 fire? 1, 2, 4 fire. 3 slashing and 4 fire for a total of 4 damage.
God, that's half my health.
As the spellblade slams his sword, carving through you, you feel your chest beginning to boil from all of this heat. As this other one is going to end his turn there. Do the same thing.
The raise shield stamina. Raise shield stamina.
Cool. Oh my god! This time you are flanked as he does so.
Seriously, what the heck?
That's, oh my god, that's a beyond brutal crit.
Okay,
can I
out
use
of
shield
your-
on that one?
The rule is you gotta call it beforehand, and you didn't call it beforehand, so I'm gonna say no this time. I'm usually more lenient with
fair.
that, but you explicitly said no. So yeah, that's going
Could
to be.
I grit that crit for him?
That's not how it works.
Wait, no, in fact, you know what? I will grit it myself, all of my grit, to get me to 4 HP.
So it's 3. So 1, there's 3 slashing and then 5 fire, for a total of 8. So halved becomes 2 slashing and 3 fire for a total of 5 damage.
Yeah, and I took I raised shield of stamina. I did that, and then
Okay.
I gritted it.
So
So I
that's
took
3.
nothing.
Cool. So the first one almost cuts you in half. The second one, as it slams into your shield, you see it almost like it cuts through your shield, begins to singe into your body as you just like stand there and like stand to your full height, towering above him. As the final soldier is going to stand in front of you, and this one will do the same thing, but he deals way less damage. And that'll
Yes.
miss.
Yes.
As the other guy will come up behind them. Your turn now.
Okay.
Hold up. Which one of those is hunters marked?
The one on
Which
the
one was
far,
left? This one.
the one on the far left.
Oh, this one.
Yep.
Now.
Okay.
Now, you son
Well
of a
then.
bitch. You're gonna, it's just, I'm... Okay, I gotta think about what I'm gonna do here. Okay. I think... So what I'm gonna do is, the goblin spellblade on the left here, he is getting a nice intimidate.
Cool.
uh,
I can't believe I just did that. That was an amazing roll. That'll succeed. I'll say with a
He
crit,
is
he
a-
becomes rattled of you.
oh my god. I forget what rattle does. I don't think
He
it...
cannot move toward you.
Okay.
Also, I think rage is over now. Because you did it on your second turn,
I
right?
think it'll be over at the end of my. Yeah, I think it'll be over at the end of this turn. I can't remember if it's start or
Oh.
end.
I'll let it be the end of the turn.
You know. Okay. Okay.
If you'd like to rage again.
I will do that with. Yeah. I will. I will rage once more. Refresh that. And then. Ooh. I think I'm going to go for a. No. So these spellblades, I think, have lower PD than the soldiers.
Mikaela suggested using healing potions.
Actually, you know what? That's a fantastic idea. Well, no, but. Yeah, I will. I will get out my level 3 pot and with my minor action and chug that shit.
Cool.
So
Anything else?
that's I have
Should
one
be
left.
6 HP.
I have one left. Yeah. So that put me at 10. Oh my god, actual health. And then my last AP, I'm just going to I think I'm just going to try to shove. I'm gonna shove this other spellblade and try to knock him prone.
Cool.
/R, the 3d20 KH1 plus 5 plus. I'm blessed. Yeah, 1d4. Okay,
He
that's
take damage
one.
or fall prone.
I will put knocking him prone.
You slam your spear down on his head as he falls to his knees.
Yep, and that is my turn, boys.
Cool. On this enemy turn, you see this thing begin to move with energy as he looks into the skull, and this thing is going to move over there, and that'll be its whole turn. Mikaela.
Alright. How many spaces is it for me to get next to a leg here?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You'd have to push through there. 10, 11. 12 for being slow while moving through enemies. So it would take 3 action points, and also you'd have to use the push through action.
Interesting.
I'm just gonna say, above board, it might be a better idea to stop here and kill the guy who's controlling the thralls. Or the ghosts.
Okay, I could try that. How many spaces to get to him?
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 only.
7? Alright, so that's a movement and a cunning. And cunning feint, obviously. No
Naturally.
longer underground.
This guy has good charisma. That's the wrong spellblade.
But it doesn't matter.
Also, don't forget bless. In the future.
Oh, I get bless on that too?
On everything.
Wow,
Yellow
bless.
dot.
Bless
Wow.
is like Bless is the most broken spell in the beta right now. Like
Yeah,
there is
every
not
check or spell.
there is not a world in which this survives to 0.10, I think.
Yeah.
No,
The suggestion
no.
that I think I liked the most was that it applies to checks or saves or attacks. And then you can use MP
Even
to
then, I
increase
still
count
think
rolls.
that's way too powerful. Like in a game where accuracy matters this much, I don't think bless should exist in the slightest.
Well, anyway, Mikaela.
Oh, do. Interesting.
You guys are literally laying siege to a
This
castle.
guy attacks with the thrall, right?
That's correct. And actually, as you look at him, it doesn't look like he can see through his eyes right now. You would be considered unseen.
Wait, really? I'm just
Yeah.
overpowered now?
Yes.
I'm wondering whether it'd be funny if I could just capture him with the net and then I use the chainicles to commander's call him to attack himself.
That would be very funny.
Wait, his attack is like burning flames. What if I have him attack his just friends? Would he like burning flames though?
He would burning flame his thrall, definitely. I don't see a world where you could select. Like, you could maybe select. Like, it has to be a point he can see.
That's why I was
So
asking if he attacks
could
with his thrall.
do it, like, there. And that hits burning. So it'd be hard to. If you could do cone, I guess? And do it like that? Anyways, there's a lot of steps to have that to work, so. Do a thing.
Is that a world where that would be a thing I could do?
That is the thing you could do, yes. If you got the. If the
Says.
stars aligned.
If the stars align, alright, and I have 2 AP to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 SP, and I'm apparently hidden. So I could also just do a huge attack if this guy just
You
doesn't
could,
have much
probably.
health.
And that is what it comes down to. How much health do you think he has?
Team, what do you think? Should I try to chainicles this guy or just attack him? See if I breaks concentration or something.
I'm not entirely certain this is a concentration thing. It
Does
could
make
be
sense.
a familiar style one.
Ooh, I know what I could do. I could just disarm him and take his skull.
Oh, great idea.
I did say the disarm action would be very useful in this combat.
Alright. I'll use a minor action to stow my daggers. I have a free hand to take it.
Yes, and he
And
can only
I
hold this
shall
with one hand.
disarm. Well, how does disarm work?
I believe it's an attack check composed by a martial check.
Let me see what feint does. I'm wondering if I'd lose it because I'm not attacking with this.
I'm gonna say
The next
that it
attack
can't.
against the target before the start of your next turn. So yeah,
It's not,
I'd keep
it's
it.
not technically an attack. This is an attack check that is not an attack, but I also think that's kind of fucked. So you can just do it anyway.
Oh yeah.
The advantage.
Wondering if I'm losing the damage.
Damage you would lose, yes, but advantage you would keep.
Actually, I have.
Would the hobgoblin
AP.
have disadvantage on the anti-disarm check since he doesn't know they're trying to get robbed?
I think Mikaela gets advantage for that because she'd be considered unseen, so she's exposed. I'm gonna say Mikaela, you can use this to advantage, and he does this straight.
Here's a thing I could do. I'm just farming SP every turn because of cunning action, which is pretty funny. So
It's perfect for you because you.
I will use my first AP to attack.
Okay.
And I'll save my second AP to try to disarm. And this first one, I'm going to use an SP to debilitating exposed. And the other SP to make it vicious.
Cool. In that case, his save is gonna be this one because you gave him disadvantage.
And he said I'm unseen, so I'm attacking with double advantages.
Yeah. So his physical save ends up being a 11 plus 5 is 16. So he's not exposed.
Alright. Did he roll the vicious?
Yes, that was a 20. So between 15 and 20, he took the 15. Or 16.
Interesting. Alright. Big roll for damage. 22 to hit.
Brutal. Or, no, heavy. His speed is 13.
Heavy, alright. This is with the rapier, so it has impact. So that's going to be 3 damage plus cheap plus feint for 5.
Nice.
I'm no longer
Stab your
hidden.
sword into his chest as he's like, is going to roll a concentration check. And his charisma save is +4, and he maintains concentration.
Alright, and last I will attempt to disarm him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an acrobatics check for him. With a 3! Oh my god. MCP from the... MCP would apply here. And I'm going to say you still... So roll with just normal advantage.
Alright, I'm no longer hidden or trickery.
He still can't see you because he's looking through the eyes of his thrall. He has to spend an action
Oh,
point to
okay.
do that. But he is aware of your presence at least.
So a regular hit?
Roll with advantage, or no feint. So yeah, regular hit.
Yeah. Alright. And it's just an attack check, not trickery, sadly enough. Oh, and I can't use the SP I got for hitting him with condition to do anything.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
Taunt if you have taunt.
Theoretically, I could do a vicious. I'm kidding. Alright. What? Oh no, he's not defined.
Yes. He rolls low. And I think with bless you made tie. As you like slam your rapier into his chest, you attempt to with the backswing knock the skull out of his hand, but he slams it into your face. Swinging blindly as he's trying to like keep the skull in his hand. On the enemy turn, we're going to roll a d20 for the bad guys, which rolled high, and a d20 for the good guys, which also rolled high. So it's going to be lots of damage all around. Go ahead and just do 3 damage a bunch. As you see, Ronin is kind of on, getting increasingly close to his limits, and your allies over there are being worn down. And for the first time, the samurai over there takes a massive blow from everybody focusing their fires. 1, 2, 3. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. 4 by 3 is 12. And is like the two samurai adjacent people are almost on their are almost dead. As there's a flurry of blades and arrows and spells is just lighting up that area. And it seems like the rest of the goblin army, which is kind of coming out this way, is being blocked off by this like choke point. Round 7. Ash, you're up. Oh, and I'll track bless.
Yeah, we need a new bless tracker.
Yeah, I'll put it at 4.
Okay. Well, we do have 4 goblins which are perfectly aligned next to each other.
Yes. Do you have burning flames?
No, but I still have graze.
Yeah, exciting.
I'm gonna get out of the way of burning flames before that happens.
'Tis grease.
No, it's graze. It's not gonna hit you.
Cool.
I'm gonna do a roll. Roll 1d20 plus 4 plus 1d4 because we're back on bless. We're back on bless, baby. 20, which is 1 more space, I think.
Yep, you can get all 4 of them.
Yeah, I do get all 4 of them. So, well, we have 4 goblins, 4 spaces.
Yes, I'll go ahead
That is good.
and roll 4 goblin saves.
Yep.
I think they all succeed.
Depends. Does the 13 have a bonus?
He has +2.
In this case, they all succeed.
All right.
And then
1, 2, 3, 4.
I will do a firebolt with advantage.
Okay, let me go ahead and select all of those and light them on fire.
Ooh, on your 9.
That'll miss anybody, and I'll spend an action point for somebody's shield. Cool.
Let me go next.
Yes, with bonus
I
action.
I can give you a help die if you want to attack this one. If I get a heavy hit, then you'll get a help die. Or Bakewell, if you want it.
I know. I did I used one advantage to roll flat.
So that's your whole turn then.
Uh,
Because Grace is 2 AP and Firebolt was 2 AP.
it is, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, next time, like, yeah.
Alright, Tonē.
Okay. I have. Oh, wait. No, they moved. I drew another lightning rod. But yeah. It's not really a good
Well, you can hit 3 of them. That's pretty good.
Wait. Oh wait, hold on. This is an enemy, isn't it?
Yeah, these are all enemies.
Oh, then it's totally fine.
Yep. His big scaly face. Or whatever. So then, Tonē, show us what you got.
I'll throw my lightning rod then.
Oh yeah.
I have also got option.
Grease, oil, fire, lightning.
The 4 elements.
What I want to do is I want to hit this one, get a help die, and then throw my gold cross greatsword at him.
Uh-huh.
But I have two other weapons in my hands already. Can I drop one of them?
You can totally use your minor action to drop one.
Can I then use my minor action to pick it back up after I throw? What?
I think by raw that's illegal, but I'm okay with weapon juggling, so that's fine.
Okay. All right, let's do that.
You're literally weapon juggling now.
What I want to do is I want to throw it down, let it bounce off the ground, and while it's bouncing, I want to throw the greatsword at him. Yeah. So.
All right, make your AOE attack now.
Yeah, AOE attack, and I get advantage on him because of Hunter's Mark.
Yep. So just roll the normal roll and then roll his roll, and I'll go ahead and do 2 shields from these guys. They're gonna shield the guy in front and the guy on the left.
Okay. Plus this one. Okay.
Goodness.
Okay.
So what's your roll?
9 and a 6.
Plus that, including modifiers?
15.
Okay.
15.
So 15 against everybody. That's going to be a heavy hit on the spellblades and a normal hit on the other guys who have PDR, so they take no damage. And due to the shield, the help die will happen, but but no one takes damage from that because of the armor and stuff. As a massive burst rings out. Cool. You have a help die against the spellblade.
Okay, I'm gonna throw. So again, I'm gonna drop that was the lightning rod. I drop the falchion so that it'll bounce off the ground, and while it's doing that, I throw the gold cost greatsword with all 4 of my arms. I'm going to use one. I'm going to use 1 HP to cancel out disadvantage for the multiple check penalty. So we a straight roll. Let's see. It's a nice roll.
Straight roll plus D8 plus 4.
22 plus 4 is 26.
How much damage do you deal base?
That does 5.
So 5 base damage, and then a brutal hit is 7 damage, minus 2 from the race shield that these guys are doing is going to be 5 damage as you do a massive slam. The sword, like literally, this sword is as massive as the goblin is, and you flatten him almost entirely as you see the other goblin kind of like put his shield right in front of his face as he does so, and he's barely alive. There's another help die against him.
Oh, nice. Let me make 26 is what I said, right? Okay, so that's 2 AP, 1 minor action to drop it, right? I threw it twice.
Yep, that's been 2 throws. And I think this is considered a light weapon, so you can dual wield it and ignore MCP.
I can dual wield it and ignore MCP.
You threw the lightning rod, which is one-handed, and the falchion, which is also one-handed. Right?
Yeah.
So you can
right, but it would still be disadvantaged because of the greatsword.
Yes. Or no. Hold on. Dual wield. It's weird.
It wouldn't.
Ignores
I don't
the
think
multiple check
would be
penalty and does not advance it. Dual wielding is like a free no MCP that does not interact with free attack that ignores MCP in all capacity.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I'll totally throw it at this other guy, at the same guy with the help die.
Kaboom. And that'll be the last action point for this shield goblin. And is that your whole turn?
No, I'm still trying to get in this room.
Oh, Nat 20.
Yes.
He's dead.
I think so.
As Tonē is just like juggling, and you're just throwing magic weapon after magic weapon after magic weapon into this guy until he has nothing but paste on the ground.
And I guess my last AP, I'll just summon more weapons.
Cool. Spring, you're up next.
5 movement to get to this door. Minor action, open it.
Cool. As you get to the door, make me another awareness check. And also let me know what languages you know.
Common and Fey, I think it was.
Okay.
Yes. I'm still in the what's it called? No, I'm not in the grasslands anymore.
I should probably just go ahead and remove all the fog that's kind of unnecessary in this area.
17 on awareness.
Okay, with a 17 on awareness, on the other side of this door, you hear a very intense negotiation between someone with a very gravelly, deep male voice and a female voice that seems to be, what's the word? Like calm, collected, and kind of cunning. That kind of almost like a manipulative voice. As they are talking about some map or something. And it's like
yeah, I'm definitely gonna at least peek inside and see who it is before running away.
Okay, cool. If you're trying to be stealthy about this, then make me a stealth check.
No, I'm not trying to be stealthy at all.
Okay.
I'm putting
You open
the door, looking at Gundren, running out if he's not there.
You open the door and see into this room what looks to be a hobgoblin warlord, kind of standing with both hands on the table. What looks to be some kind of like dark female figure wearing a cloak, a massive wolf which you recognize as being an alpha wolf, one that has sonic attacks. And you also see Gunrun unconscious on the ground.
So he is here. Good. I'm going to work out how I can not take opportunity attacks from this
You would have to
hobgoblin.
disengage.
And that's gonna be 2 AP,
One
right?
AP for
Full
disadvantage,
disengage.
2 AP for full disengage, and if you want to get him all the way out of there, then you'd have to spend an action point to grapple him, and another one to like finish movement so that you can't be followed.
Yep, this is why I got my sprint back.
I see.
Yeah.
2 AP full disengage, 1 AP grapple, and then sprint. You can move anywhere on the fucking map. Hell yeah. You and Gunrun make it outside of the building practically. Let's see, that'd be 1. Yeah, and then that's 2, 4.
I had 6
8,
left on the
10,
other side of
12.
that door.
Yeah, you are fully outside as far as you would like to be. Your mission now is complete.
Yep, and with that, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay.
Because my Wi-Fi had 2,000 ping about
God.
half an hour ago.
Okay. Fuck yeah.
Spring
just
the rescuer.
runs the Gunrun and runs out. Hell yeah. Gunrun is alive and you can keep running and no one will be able to follow you. On the next enemy turn, you hear an extremely loud yowl of fury. And you hear a wolf begin to sprint, but it is nowhere near as fast as Spring, even grappling Gundren. I'm gonna go ahead and roll an attack with advantage against Awake. The other goblin's gonna move into flanking position. Grease is at the end of their turns, right? Grease is at the end of their turns?
I forget. Let me double check for him.
Grease.
Well, actually, pause for a second. Do we want to just end here and pick up the resolution of this tomorrow? Or next time, sorry?
Might be good. Yeah, might be good to end it here.
Grease is at the end. I'm fine with that if you guys are.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and just
you might want to
these 3 goblins to initiative.
Okay. Let me go ahead and redo this. Like before we go, Hodop, there's one thing I'd like you to do. Let me just go ahead and make sure my character sheet is up to date with the stats for next time. So then 0 out of 2. So let me go ahead and get this all going. I am going to want you to save my token once I with the current values because I have it saved for next time. So I know what I was at. 10 health, 0 stam. I want my token saved with that. With the
Cool. That's saved.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah, I was getting kind of sick of having to re-input my AP and stamina every single map. I was getting sick.
Yeah. 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 Cool. Good job, everybody. Congratulations. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video now. So this has been great. Job signing off. Go ahead and sign off, Jaku.
I've been Jaku. As always, I hope everyone enjoyed. I tried to do every time we do this, I always try to show off the cool parts about DC20 combat. I hope I've convinced someone.
All right. And I think next we have Sam.
Oh.
And then Silver, I think.
Yeah. I hope it was a nice episode for everyone. Still very happy to be here. Yeah, see you next time.
Okay, and Blakcat.
This is Tonē Thröq signing off. Don't forget the silent Q.
Okay, and that ends episode 11, The Siege of Cragmaw Castle.